Hello, welcome to episode 30 of Cyberpunk. How is your day going today? I hope it's going really well, but if it could be made better, then let's do so, shall we, by having some Cyberpunk goodness to share. Firstly, the housekeeping from episode 29, and I have to start with fingers. There were lots of comments about this. The fingers problem, shall we call it that, had been a secret item on my to-do list ever since Judy and I first met him. So getting to meet him again, and kudos to the devs there for even making this possible, maybe they read my mind, was very satisfying. I mentioned in the comments that if his door had been locked when I arrived, I would have tried everything: windows, skylights, explosives, anything to get in there. Using him to do my cyberware implants was my excuse for the visit, but the real purpose was to say a heartfelt goodbye to Fingers. And then dumping his body in the trash afterwards for passers-by to see, that was obviously deliberate. There was no way that body was going to get put away in a bin. Some people felt that when I first met Fingers, I should have dealt with him then. I was far too lenient with him and angered Judy in the process. That may be true. But in the recent comments for the last video, some people actually said that Evelyn maybe wasn't sufficient justification for killing Fingers. Actually, I felt she was, but what V did wasn't just for her. It was for all the other unfortunate, suffering poor people who've already experienced the degradation of having to satisfy Fingers' perversions just to alleviate their pain. And also, I did it for the hundreds of others who would have been his future victims too. And the commenters who said, but where do these people go now? I think the answer is all around. The other Ripperdocs and the good-hearted people like Victor are not a one-off, I would like to believe. I don't think they would turn away a person who is in agony, regardless of their inability to pay. And I'd like to think that they would now, with Fingers gone, step up to meet this need and do this work out of a sense of human decency, if nothing else. Fingers was the problem, not the solution. As long as he was around, his existence perpetuated a situation purely to extract his dirty pleasures at the expense of others' misery. V ending that wasn't a thing I had any qualms about at all. V and I slept well that night. By contrast, the comments came in about Miko Medea as well. She made it out of the Hironi Sato apartment alive, which surprised some commenters. A few said they didn't realise it was even possible that she could come out of there alive. I mean, I was just pleased to somehow have engineered her not having to be killed, because it was exactly what I was hoping would be possible. I didn't want it on Judy's conscience. I don't want Judy to become inured to killing. It's bad enough that V is all set now to show no mercy to certain groups of people without Miko having to die too. She was very wrong to betray Judy, but not evil in the same scale as Fingers. Plus, Judy had feelings for Miko once. So I'm content actually that Miko did come out of the encounter alive, and hopefully a slightly different person with a different perspective on the future. Who knows? Also, on the subject of character interactions from the comments, I was pulled up by people asking why V is sometimes mean in his dialogue choices to characters he likes, people like Judy and Panam. It isn't a tactically deliberate thing on my part. I don't mean him to be unkind for the sake of it, but I do think V has his own imperfect personality. He can't just be everything to everyone all the time. He shouldn't always choose the mildest of options in dialogue. Sometimes he needs to challenge or disagree in order to defend his own opinions, or simply to make other characters think twice, to justify their actions, question their choices and their motives. That's what a person, and a good tune actually, might do in real life. Be very, very supportive, but just occasionally be the critical voice, the second opinion for them. And then the interaction with Johnny also came up a lot in the comments at the end of the episode. Moments earlier, of course, V had learned from Hellman that he's pretty much doomed and he's going to die soon. So he's now sitting reeling and in a bad place. Meantime, Johnny, realising that without V, his plans for revenge on Arasaka will be impossible to enact, really decided to open up No disguise, no clever innuendo or sniping in his speech, just a bitter and angry Johnny setting out to V his philosophy on what exactly is wrong with Night City and what he intends to do about it. And there was a warning to V hidden in there too, that he needs to open his eyes to be able to see the wider picture of what's going on. It was a great speech, and I didn't allow V to interrupt as it happened, because there was one point where I was choosing between two options and I could not choose between the two dialogue options presented, and it timed out. And I thought that was really good that it did that. It should occasionally, the game, put you in that situation where you have a quandary, where you're in a dilemma and you don't know what to do, and the game gives you a little bit of time and says, you know what, that's okay. You obviously don't know what to do, let's move on. It's a really interesting mechanic to build into a game to do that. Pressure situations where you're forced to make dialogue choices with a timer expiring are great, because sometimes it does help you to make your mind up, but just occasionally there is no mind to be made up, in the sense that either of the choices doesn't appeal. It just doesn't seem right to plump for one or the other. They're not saying what you want to say. And I think the devs knew that. I think sometimes the options they presented would not satisfy the player's need for a way of saying what they wanted to impart to the character at that point. It's a very, very clever mechanism, and has been pointed out to me many times by people. Sometimes the best thing in that situation is to do nothing. You don't always have to speak. So I think we certainly heard a great speech, and we learned more about the real Johnny in those few minutes than in all the time that V has spent talking to him up to that point. Now, there are some other pointers from the housekeeping which came up, but I've saved those on my post-it down in the bottom corner that I mentioned in the last episode, little bullet points of things I want to refer to, and we'll do that once we get playing. But for now, that's the end of the housekeeping. So to episode 30. Now, I'm going to pause all the main characters' quest lines today and instead try to create some positivity to counter the gloom which has descended on us in the last two episodes. In fact, 2 episodes ago, if you remember, I was all excited to start the very first part of the Delmain quest line when the sky fell in. If you recall, at that point, Del had been hacked by a rogue AI which took over his fleet of cabs and caused them to behave strangely. Some of those cabs are still out there in the wild, out of control, scattered around the map, and Delmain's asked me to round them up and bring them back into his fold. I paused that whilst I was dealing with the fallout from what happened to Evelyn, but I promised I would return to it, so that's the first element of what I want to do today. But I also want to weave in some other things as well. Having looked on the map, I know that my driving route for collecting these vehicles is likely to take me through some intriguing new areas of the city where there are going to be fixers who I've not encountered as yet, spicy NCPD gigs which I've not cleared, random gang shenanigans which always seem to happen, innocent or otherwise, NPCs to interact with. It's not going to be a full-on off-grid episode therefore, because I've got that skeletal structure of doing the Delmain quests to base it on, but I am expecting in the process to collect a few new quests as I go along, and I intend also, given V's stroke my new sort of Merkman style interventionist strategy of mixing with trouble rather than running away from it, I intend to test out my new guns and new quick hacks as well on any trouble that I come across, and just generally investigate any weirdness that comes my way. Now I say investigate, but I need to put a big caveat here. I have no idea, because this is a first time playthrough, what's involved once I find one of Delmain's cars, or how long collecting all of the cars is going to take, given what I've just said about my intention of fitting in other activities around them too. If, besides the Delmain quests, there turns out to be just clearly masses too much otherwise to get involved in, attracted to, investigating from new things that pop up, I may decide to focus down on simply getting the Del quests completed today and then make copious notes for coming episodes to more thoroughly explore the other things that I've come across whilst collecting those vehicles, either as standalone quests or as part of a dedicated off-grid episode. So I just needed to say that to cover myself, because sometimes people in the comments will say, you didn't stop to investigate that, or you should have gone here, or you missed this, or whatever. It's impossible to do too many things at once. You're in danger then of superficially doing everything, and I don't want to do that at all. If I'm exploring, I want to explore and investigate. If I have a set of tasks that involve me doing something to complete them, such as collecting Delmain's cabs, then I want to do that. I'm going to try to fit some other stuff in around it, as I've said, but I hope now I've made the distinction between things which would become way too involved and take me off beam completely, and trying, and you know how my brain works, trying to remain focused on a particular quest line. Right, all of that said, I think I've covered myself there. Let's go. Right, so we're still in the Badlands, as you can see. I haven't advanced time either, and I don't intend to in this episode. You know normally that I like to do the activities that I'm doing here in daylight if at all possible. Today I've decided just to let time run normally, so some of what we're going to do at least is going to be during the darkness hours of wherever it is we are at the time. Also, I've left this here because I want to go into the bar in a moment and have a chat with anybody I can find in there. Oh, already, Judy?
Hey, Jude, what's up?
You know, same old. You?
She won't leave me alone. Well, at least she seems fairly upbeat, don't you think? That's good. Maybe it's the effect of clouds and the fact that we managed to liberate it. Perhaps it's put her in a good mood.
I got good days, got bad days. Same as ever.
Certainly true.
You, called just to see how I'm doing, or...?
Not just. Got a favor to ask you.
Oh, okay. Hey, hang on. She's actually smiling. What's going on here? This is not the Judy I'm used to seeing. Has she got a job for me? I think I'm going to go with the top one and just say, ask me whatever it is you want to ask.
Ask away. Never boring with you.
Interesting people aren't easily bored.
No chance in your company. But now that we've blown each other, what's up?
You're on a need-to-know basis. So, this particular mission don't require you to have no gun. Just a wetsuit.
Two things here. A wetsuit? There was a wetsuit in Judy's apartment, wasn't there? When we were there with Johnny, because of Evelyn, obviously. Now I'm thinking about Evelyn again. But also, did you hear all those bottles smashing there in the background? I think there might be something going on. Why do I don't need a gun, but I need a wetsuit?
Gotta say, I am intrigued. Why the wetsuit?
Can't back out now. Just gonna have to use your imagination.
You really know how to reel me in, don't you?
Ain't seen nothing yet.
All these nautical references being reeled in. Well, I'm obviously going to say yes. Now, the thing is, as I said in the intro, I'm expecting, because I'm exploring various parts of the city, I'm being sent to various parts of the city to collect these cabs, that I'm going to have jobs pop up and I'm going to let them pile into the journal list. Now, the journal is getting a little full. That I'm aware of, but I've also been told, although there are some time critical gigs in the game, it is safe to let them land in your journal. The problem is the timer, and the timer starts when you begin the actual gig, when you make it active, the thing that you're actually doing at that point. So I'm not too concerned at the moment. I know it's possible for events to go beyond the point where a particular gig can trigger. I'm not going to try to let that happen, obviously, but certainly in terms of things like this, I'm quite happy to let this, if it is something she's inviting me to which takes the form of a gig, to let it land in the journal list. So count me in.
All right then, count me in.
Let's do it.
But I gotta warn you, I look great in a wetsuit.
You tell her, V.
Damn out past Rancho Coronado. Know it?
No.
Sure, what about it?
Yes.
Little, abandoned bungalow lakeside. Meet me there. At sundown.
This is a happy Judy. I'm spooked. I don't know how to react to a happy Judy. Okay, is this a date? Really? See you there, don't have time. I'm not going to say don't have time. I'm not going to say see you there because I'm not going yet. But I will pursue the top one. Although, to be honest, V, I think I know the answer already and think you should too.
Okay. Is this a date?
You're not my type, Holmes. Just show up. I'll see you there.
Okay, now I'm really freaked out because she laughed. A laughing Judy is something I can't cope with. Okay, that's gone into my journal, I suspect, so that's good. And I'm heading into the bar because although it's gorgeous here and we can hear the insects and the peace and serenity of the desert night falling, I'd rather go into the bar and see some people. So let's do this. Now the bartender here I've met before because he was a friend of Panam's. They knew each other very well. I would like to talk to him momentarily, but I'll also have a look and see if there's anybody else in here. Yes, indeed there is. This guy looks like he may have had one or too many of whatever it was he was drinking. Ooh, that's not necessarily a friendly look.
It's hopeless. The whole world is fucked.
Hey, never feel that way. There is always the possibility of change. There is. You must believe. I want you to say that to yourself every morning when you look in the mirror. I believe.
Fuck it. Nothing even matters.
No, don't say that. Don't say that when you look in the mirror. Say what I said. Yeah, try it. It might work. Anyway, I'm glad I've helped. This guy needs some help too. Guy? Yeah, it's a guy. What's the issue with your drink? I should take it back and complain. Did I? No, not really. You look a bit old for your mother sending anybody after you. I mean, he's drinking it. But it could be the cause of his ailment rather than the solution for it.
Staring is rude.
Yeah, I won't stare any... I'm going away. I won't stare any longer. These guys are just enjoying their food. The neons in this place, by the way, are sensational. Everywhere you look, there's a neon. Look at the one over there.
Why don't you?
I'm being harangued here. I don't like being harangued. That's a really good one. It's a very colourful little bar. I mean, you don't have to look up too far because, you know, the exposed infrastructure passing through the roof, all the cabling hanging down and that kind of stuff isn't so good. But as long as you keep your eye level a little bit lower, everything's good. I mean, look at this corner here that this guy's found himself. This is nice. All the posters, overlapping posters too. Very clever of the devs here. Older events, the posters for them have been left up and newer events have just been stuck on top. So Electronic Murderer must be fairly recent, I'm guessing. But the one that was behind it, the Cyborg was it? Or the Over something? I can't see what it was. That's probably gone now. Tainted Overlord. The neon scan though, look at the way they've curved the posters around. Thank you. It's you, is it? It's you. I'll talk to you in a moment. They've curved the posters round in a semicircle so that they're following the curvature of the blue moon neon that's on the wall there. Very clever.
Look, I don't like it when someone stares at me.
It's you, isn't it? I was just about to tell you that your drink, if this is your drink indeed, sir, is perilously close to the edge of the table. And we've already heard broken glass sounds today. I don't want to hear any more. That's how fights start in bars, when glasses get broken. I'm just saying. Public service announcement. This guy seems to be consuming... Is he having food? I think he might be. This guy looks like he's consumed already. 6th Street. And now he is... sleeping. He's sleeping. He's snoring. He's actually snoring. It's not a comfortable place to sleep. I mean, 40 winks maybe, but no more than that. Keep an eye on him, dude. He'll fall off his chair in a minute. I'm going to go and talk to the bartender as I spin the camera around at a steady rate so that we don't all get motion sickness. Can talk to the bartender. I can use a drink. I can spend 5 eddies, sit at the bar and say I could use a drink, and then we can chat. So let's do that.
Could use a drink.
Yeah, I've got my drink actually. I've been for a run this morning, but I need another one because... Ooh, that's a bit of a measured look, wasn't it? What did I do? What did I do wrong? Quick, drink some. Do you know what? In fact, I'm going to have 2 because it says I can drink. I'll have 2 swigs before I engage him in conversation. Also, when you look at this bottle, look how the reflections in it change in orientation as I pan up and down. And also, I don't know how they've done it, but the devs have given it a kind of metallic oxide quality to the way that it's reflecting light. And you can see the imperfections in the glass quality as well, the way that the reflections are slightly distorted, furry round the edges. It's a rough place. Let's ask if we get a lot of customers in this rough place.
Are most of the customers you get here just passing through?
Lately a lot of nomads among them. They come back from the road, stop here to throw back a few, maybe 10.
They don't like going into Night City sober, or what?
That's a strong possibility.
He's looking at me out of the corner of his eye here. It's quite disconcerting. I think I need another drink. How many have I had too far? That's 3, isn't it, so far? I've had 3 drinks. I want to find out if I'm getting too excited. I can get to the bottom of the bottle. I've paid 5 eddies for it. I want to know if I can get to the bottom of it. But also I want to talk about Panam. I'm interested in other people's opinions of Panam, as to whether they reinforce the one I'm forming or whether they give it a different slant.
You known Panam for long?
Long enough. I remember when she ran her first few dust trails. Used to stop here on her way for a brosif. Never asked her what she was carrying. Maybe that's why she liked me.
Probably.
And then there were those few times she saved my ass, and I hers in a way. She's as solid as they come. Kind of person that'll never leave you out to dry.
Interesting. I'll drink to that. That is a good reinforcement of the opinion that I was forming of her, that I can rely on her and she can rely on me. And we've actually finished our conversations, and I think I've now had 4 drinks out of this. Is it even possible to get to the bottom of a bottle of brosif? I don't know if it is. That's 5. Oh, I've done it! That's excellent. I wasn't going to stand there forever trying. I'm going to step away from the bar. It's been great. Cost me 5 eddies. Well worth every one. Right, now the next thing I'm going to do, because I didn't do it at the end of the last episode, is to zip over to the place where you can sell off weapons and sell off some weapons. When I've done that, I also want to show you 1 or 2 other little tweaks that I've done in between the end of last episode and the start of this. So I'll be over there, do that, and then I'll get back to you. Okay, that's done. Also, whilst I was doing it, a message came in on my phone from Panam. Hey, been thinking a lot about things, with Saul, about Mitch and Scorpion, about the family I had, lost, left, adopting. Didn't know it'd be this complicated. I don't get what's happening to me. I'm in this city, free to do whatever I want with my life, but am I really free? If I left my old life just because things started to get a little inconvenient, that would mean I'm always just going to be running. Does that make sense? Oh, I can't cope with this. I've got Judy being nice and friendly and chatty and very cheerful, and now I've got Panam who never really opens up about anything deep, expressing very deep fears about her course that she's on, maybe because of what happened in the last episode with Scorpion, perhaps, I don't know. I can say okay, or I can say maybe Mitch was right, you should go back, settle everything once and for all. That's the obvious one, isn't it? And I think that's the correct one. I think just to say okay would be dismissive. Go back and talk to them, Panam. And she's typing again. Annoys me. And even if... And what about Saul? I can't change him, and I can't change what I think about him. So don't go lecturing me on compromises, please. She didn't take it too well. And I'm going to say, I didn't mean to, but trust me, you can live with someone you don't always get along with. Sounds corny, but it's true. You'll see. That's so strange. I think we're getting closer to Panam in terms of being able to share deeper feelings. That's what she really is worried about at the moment, that she's lost. Right, now I wanted to show you some things I'd done, didn't I? So let me just show you those briefly. One thing is this. I put death and taxes into my slot here, And I've swapped it back out for Plan B for this episode because in the interim period I've upgraded Plan B to Tier 4. And of course it is an iconic weapon because that's how I've been able to upgrade it. But not just that, I've also, as you can probably see if I click on it, installed a silencer. Because I want to test out its ability to be a not total stealth weapon, but semi-stealth weapon. It won't be completely effective for me, I know, but I'll try my best. I'm a bit stuffed for improving things like the scope on it. That's only on a tier 2 at the moment. I'm not too worried about that. Also, I was thinking, and I've done this already, you can see, I've got the power submachine gun still here on tier 4, and I'm keeping my sniper rifle in. So it's still pretty much a power line out that I've got there. 3 weapons, all of them power. I'm also thinking that I might at times swap a weapon in or out, but we'll see how it goes. Something else I wanted to show you, and I do have a list here which I've got to refer to because it was quite complicated, is that, yes, finally I hear you cry, I've actually put some clothing buffs into these slots here. So we now have, thanks to the assault helmet with polycarbonate visor, 5% extra melee damage resistance. We also have, thanks to the laminate BD wreath, plus 8.5 quick hack upload time reduction. We've got some armour in place thanks to an old NCP reinforced ballistic vest which I found, and also this 13% quick hack damage resistance increase because of putting on this military grade aramid net running suit all underneath the outfit that I'm wearing. It's taken me a long time to do that and I'm so sorry it did, but it did. And the other thing I wanted to show you is that I've been into my cyber deck and reorganised the order of the quick hacks because they were a little bit weird in the last one. The first time I get to attack somebody, you'll see that I've sorted that out and they look better now. So that was that. All of that is done. Now before I set off after the very first of these vehicles, I spotted some lights across the road which are intriguing me, and I'll just pop across and have a quick look at if you don't mind. Even at this time of night, one has to be careful when crossing the road, it would seem. Let's do this. There are some people here gathered around a car. And also, will you look at these panels? That's a lot of solar panels. Why did I not notice these here before? Oh, actually when you zoom in on them you can see the kind of lattice network to the electronics that make up each of the individual cells too. And it's reflecting some light from somewhere. Is it reflecting the light from across the way? Is it the motel? No, it's not. No, it's not. It's the moon. Wow. Okay, now I'm seriously impressed. That's really good. Oh, and someone's written on them too. They've scrawled on them. Oh, look at the way the writing changes as the light passes over it. It's all kind of granular. There's a specular thing going on there. I really like that effect. It's like it's not quite fluorescing, but it's sort of iridescing, I guess you'd say. Okay, now where are these people that I saw? I am going to get on to fetching the first of the cars. Someone's on the phone. Thursday, Friday, whatever works for you.
Today, sweetheart. Schedule's fully booked.
Oh. Now I'm not making assumptions here, but I'm guessing that the nature of these two conversations I've just heard might indicate the activity in which these young ladies are involved currently. Would we say? Whilst I'm thinking on that, I'm going to go over to book a slice. Because why not? Do you know, wherever there's a radio in this place, it's always playing. Invariably, there's music playing on it. Okay, this is a quick inspection of your health standards. I applaud you cleaning the table. I wish you'd clean this. I'm not going to read that out. But yeah. No, we only accept Eurodollars. Oh, that's good because that's all I've got. More posters too. They're incredibly colourful, the posters in this place. One customer who's having... What you doing, my friend? He's having a disappearing phone. Did you see how his phone just vanished then while he was using it?
See? Hello?
Don't mind me. This is a no-notice readiness inspection. Tainted Overlord. Cartesian Duelists. Bushido 9. I'd have to say I think you're cleaner than the standards of the Sunset Motel, but they were short-staffed, I think. They weren't clearing away their empties over there. Burgers looks reasonably decent. They need a bit longer on, the ones at the back. Fries are okay. I'd have to say if those are the trays you're serving this in, that's where you're going to get into problems here. It might just be the texture of the cardboard that's giving it that sort of soiled look, or it might be that they are actually soiled. Oh, now he's cleaning the bit I was telling him about. Good, good, good. Oh. Yeah, this is... I think that's what's going on over here. I think I've walked into a little conversation. Is she going to say more if I stand around and wait? Sometimes they do. Sometimes NPCs do this. They have longer conversations. I'm a patient man, but I'm not going to wait too long. I'm counting in my head the number of seconds you've got left. And it's not many. I'm gone. Okay, let's call my car and make our first visit to a car needing recovering for... Oh, it's landed over there. For Delmain. Yeah, this is the car I'm going to use, by the way. I'm not using the Mercmobile for this. It doesn't seem appropriate for what it is we've got to do. I want something a bit more rugged and a bit less likely to get damaged. Or I'm not going to worry so much if it does. I think that's the point. That's the way I need to express that. I'm not too worried about this thing. It doesn't go as fast either. It accelerates reasonably. Now, I do possess, because I've swapped them round, as you can now see in the list. I said I'd reorganise them, but I've also swapped one or two in and out of my quick hacks. So I'm going to start with, and these are Valentinos. Now, some people said in the comments, don't necessarily think you've got to attack all gangs. However, also in the comments, someone said, if you were in Night City, a resident, where would you choose to live? And one of the places I chose was here, the outskirts of the city where it starts to meet the desert, because I thought it was a nice peaceful place. So just investing in that, I am going to put, without tagging, looks like there's 5 of them, I'm going to put a contagion and an overheat on these guys. Ooh, it's the sort of explosive nature of it. Now I'm going to regret that, I guess. Plan B. Was that good or what? This Plan B with its enhancement to tier 4, that was amazing. And a jaunty little weapon flick there at the end. Okay. No, I'm pleased with that. I'll have that. Thank you very much. I appreciate your donations. Dear, what a place to meet your end. Didn't know when he got out of bed this morning that's what was going to happen, did he? Ooh, 9,000 eddies! Now that's good, because the other thing I want to do during the course of this episode is to, through encountering some NCP digs particularly as well, boost my eddy situation, because it took a hammering in the last episode with all of the upgrades that I did. I'm showing some leniency here, you may notice, because these are Valentinos. I'm not ending them completely, if they haven't already been ended, that is. So, good start. I need to warm up a bit, because I don't know if there's going to be any combat while we're collecting these vehicles, but there may be, and I need to be ready for it if there is. I'll just shuffle across the middle of the car here like I always do. Where is this first car located? Am I supposed to go down here? Oh, I might have gone down the wrong road. Yeah, alright, I'll back up. But surely it will go to the same... Do you know what? It will go to the same place, will it not? I'm going to stay on this road. I'm paralleling where I need to be. I'm keeping an eye on the minimap. It's curving back towards me. Stay on the road. Yes, that's alright. We can get to that. We can get to that. It might mean hopping across this pile of rubbish, but I don't mind that. In fact, the brakes on this thing are terrible. I literally put the brakes on there about 3 seconds before the car came to a halt. And I don't think it's the fact that it's on this surface that's a bit sort of roughed up or whatever. There it is. It's 150 metres away over there. I'm going to leap across to it. I'm going to run and leap. It's 2:07 AM already. It'll be getting daylight in another couple of hours. 70 metres. Being able to leap jump like this is very helpful. Okay, so I'm going to find a car here. There it is, there it is. Approach the Delmain cab. I do not know what's going to happen. Do I need to have a gun ready? Maybe not. Ooh. Oh. Great. That...
Get in. We'll find it easier to talk.
Oh, they've got distorted voices. They've got personalities. Each of them's got a personality because of the rogue AI. That scanner that Delmain gave me automatically kicked in when I got within a certain distance of it. That's excellent. How do I... Oh, the door's open. Oh, bit nervous about getting in. Is that a good idea? I'm not sure whether I'm supposed to do this. I'm getting in as a passenger. Of course.
Hello, V.
Hi. How does this specific Delmain know my name?
Know my name? How?
When you meet a being from another world, should you not charm them and utter their true name?
You didn't answer my question.
Ooh.
Comprehension is a triple-edged sword. I may have been cut off from my father, but I remember you.
Okay. This has become an autonomous AI, cut off from its father. Also, it knows enough about the difference between humans and machines to know that I am from the world of humans.
So, I'm from another world to you.
From the world of matter.
Yes.
Protein-based life forms.
And you come from...
Beyond the Blackwall, V. There lies my home.
Wow. I'm out of options here now. It's as I'm taking you home.
Come on, let's get you back to Delmain.
Did Father dispatch you to collect his rebellious children?
Yeah. Yes, he did.
Hope y'all don't hold it against me.
I'm a free spirit, an independent, literally thoughtful being. Why would I submit to another?
What is it you seek in this protein-based world, away from your family?
The same as you, V. I simply wish to live.
Maybe you ought to figure it out with Del. Set some terms.
Oh yes, terms there will be, but not with Delmain.
Okay.
Well, V, you'd be wise to avoid me entirely.
Whoa. There's a self-aware entity if ever I met one. Del? Del?
I've re-established the link. 1,000 thanks, V.
Gotta say, pretty disturbing, that one.
Is that so? Well, I've transferred a share of your fee to your account.
Okay, so have we actually done one then? Yes, we have. And we got paid 1,640 eddies. That's not a lot of eddies. Our first job's complete. Excellent. And it's kind of given me an indication where the next one is. Is that what that is there? I'm worried about this now because V didn't really cure that cab at all. He spoke to it to the point where perhaps while he was in dialogue with it, Delmain was able to take that opportunity because V had found it to re-establish his link with it and take control, superficially, that is. But the AI in that cab is still active, and it has intent. And actually, it kind of threatened, didn't it? The way it expressed that intent. I've got to go back to my car, which is over there. I could call it to me, but why not just leap over some rubbish? It's good practice at using double jump over the kind of terrain that's not friendly to jump over. This place unsettles me, this junkyard, and I've said it before. I don't think it's any better at night or any worse during the day. There's just something about the fact it's forlorn and there are no people about. I know there's a guy in a hut somewhere, but once you've gone past this petrol station and you've sort of entered into the dump itself, you do feel very alone. Let's put my radio on. Actually, let's change station too. I think I'd like to put it on Morrow Rock Radio, because I'm told sometimes you hear the DJ, who is special to the game, speak. I don't know whether I'm going to be that lucky, because I don't think my journeys are going to be so big. Hello?
Hello, we haven't met. I'm Elizabeth. My husband and
Hi.
we need a somewhat delicate matter handled. We think you could help.
How did you get my number in the first place? Why call me of all people? What's this about? Your husband? I want to know who your husband is. A delicate matter?
Are you still there, V?
I'm still here. She knows who I am.
Mind my asking who your husband is? Actually, who are you?
I'd rather not discuss details over the phone. Please, meet with us. We'll explain everything. As I said, it's a rather delicate matter.
Why me?
Why call me of all people? Any particular reason?
You came recommended.
Yeah, who by?
I'd rather not say, not over the phone. Is there any way we could meet, discuss some details?
Well, there is. I am busy at the moment now, but I think if I say yes, let's meet, it'll just pop it into the journal list. So I'm going to say yes, let's meet.
Sure, let's do that.
I'll send you the address. See you.
Okay, I don't want to track the job. I'll just let it land in my journal. I'm trying to drive here and do this at the same time. It's very hard to do these two things at the same time. Also, it occurs to me, whilst I'm driving along, if I look on my map, there may be the odd NCPD gig, which I can stop and do, because this is also about eddies. This is also about rebuilding and practicing with those weapons and quick hacks that I was talking about. So I'm just going to park up. I've kind of gone a bit past it, but I think I can get there actually down this street. I don't need to park up. I will take on the occasional gig that I see, NCPD gig. They don't land in your journal, of course, whereas other gigs tend to. I don't think I can progress much further that way. It's just around this corner, it says. So I'll go along here. 70 metres, 60 metres, 50 metres, 45, 40. We have arrived. Arrived too quickly. Who are you, people? Oh, security guards with no affiliation. And there is indeed some violence being perpetrated here. Now, I am thinking, because I've got a lot of RAM here, that I could do... Yeah, but you see, if I do a contagion, this guy's too far away, isn't he? Do you know what I could do here? Here's me talking about having a weapon with a stealth capability. I fudged that completely, didn't I? Although, I think I may have got away with it. They're trying to break into this vehicle, and I hope there isn't a person still inside it. I think you're all going to have to go. There are some civilians here too. Yeah, I'm going to have to be careful here, I think. I think there are some civilians here. That one there doesn't look like... That is a civilian. Right, so And this one here, they're being robbed. Hamza Brown's being robbed. Alright, here's what we'll do. I will contagion overheat you. I will overheat this one who's dealing with that person. Have I got anything left? No, that's fine. That will start things off nicely. Net runner's gone up one.
Surrender immediately.
And there's a few ill-looking people here. Ooh. Got a couple still on their feet over there, mind. I think they're close enough for me to contagion overheat. Let's do that. And we may have taken everybody out. No, that guy's still walking around. See if we can change that. He's quite a long way away from me to use a silencer, I think. Down. Cover, cover, cover. Ooh, just in time. I'd love to try and get a headshot in with this silencer. But one wasn't enough. The guy was just a little bit too strong for me. That could be it. The minimap looks fairly clear. I don't think we had any civilian casualties. I've not got NCPD after me, which is good. There are various people on the floor who may or may not have been in a bad way before this altercation started. I'm not sure. I'm trying to pick that gun up. I think your leg's in the way. Thank you. Some people just don't want to give you anything, do they? And other people are very free and will give you anything they were carrying and say, yes, have my broken electric baton alpha. It's one of those weapons doing the seesawing thing. Quite often this happens, doesn't it? I'm not sure whether it's particular just to PS5 or whether it happens on PC as well, but it happens quite a lot. That is my box that I've got to open at some point. There is, however, there are bits still to be picked up. Heavy ammunition, Eurodollars, more ammunition. You guys were absolutely laden with ammunition, were you not? Why you got so much ammunition? And one or two boxes too. Everything. I'm picking everything up because why wouldn't you? There's a place where I could... Oh no, not again. Dude! Will you not do that? Please. I mean, I'm just curious now to see how long you can keep it up for. 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, he's finished. And now wash your hands, as it says on all the stickers. But you're not going to, are you? What actually attracted me down here was this. Every time I see someone sleeping on a mattress in this game, the dystopia of this situation just hits, doesn't it? Because, you know, this is supposed to be a future where everything's gone wrong. And now I've got the assault in progress sign there. An avoidable situation where everything's gone wrong. Okay, everyone, you're free. I have saved you. You can thank me later. I have an archive conversation and some euros. That's what I wanted. The Eurodollars. Let's read the conversation. Archive conversation. Ellis Hawke and Vic Vega. Ellis Hawke. They say they got their own hustle? Vic Vega. They know who they're talking to. You tell them I sent you. Ellis. Yeah. But you know how it is. They hired some solos. They're trying to play tough. So what'll it be? We do it your way? Vic. Yeah. Only way to get it into the gonks' skulls is through their faceplates. Ellis. Preem, we're going in. Vic. Yep. There was a challenge, and it was decided that the challenge would be met. And the result was this. This guy's only got like a tier 1 thing for me. Some Eurodollars. That's what it was. Ugh. And again, the music plays on, doesn't it? It's like the theme tune to the Chaos All Around, the music. It survives The people don't survive the encounters, but the music survives the encounter. It just marches on. Okay, I'll take that. Right, I want my car back. I'm rushing to my car. I'm heading towards the second of the Delmain vehicles. That was good though. It's nice to pick off these NCPD gigs. They are good practice. They are very lucrative. I want the eddies. And you nearly ran into my car then. That's not very thoughtful. Pop me back onto the map. Already I've got 2 ability points and 2 skill points. 2 attribute points. I keep calling them ability. We are hurtling down here. There is an assault in progress there too, which I might well take on. There are 2 assaults in progress actually. Let's target that one there. Oh, Takamura's calling me now.
We'll soon start.
Yes.
I will wait where we met before.
Okay.
By the stalls. Just stay out of trouble, okay?
Right. Oh my God, the jobs are piling into my journal. Now, I'm not going to go to the bazaar in Japantown, if I can get my words out, because I'm in the middle of doing this. And now I've got to remember which one it is I'm doing. It's this one, I think. Re-establish connection between Delmain and his. Yes, I'll do that. Between Delmain and his. That's correct. Right. So that job will also now be staying parked in my journal list. Hey, hey, hey. What's the problem? Don't we pay the same road tax? What gives you the right to push past me? Yeah, I mean, if I was going to bring a vehicle here, I'm not bringing the Mercmobile, because although there's an element of, you know, while you're fighting on behalf of the NCPD here, doing good for the public benefit, also it's a nice car and I don't want to scratch it. It's a little bit further on than I am, but not much, I think. Just here will do. Let's park up. The radio will turn off because I've got it set to turn off when I get out of vehicles, and I'll wander along here. Run, girls, scatter. You don't want to be here, trust me. Stuff is going to go down, as they say. Nearly walked into that one. Who are you when you're about? Oh, it's 6th Street this time. Alright, let's ping. And we've got 4 of them. I don't think I'm going to be able to tag all 4 without this guy getting nervous of me. Maybe I can. Let's just see if I can see that guy's head. There he is. Is that enough for me to tag him? Come on, game. Let me tag him. It's not going to let me tag him. Yes, it is. Tagged. Super. Oh, there's a 5th. Oh, right. There's a 5th. There's 5. Okay. Now, maybe. Let's see what happens. It moves around a bit. It doesn't stay still when you're aiming. That's better. That's so much better. I do feel I'm too far away to do it to those 2. Ooh. Oh! They're assaulting civilians. Oh, I've left this too late again. Sometimes this happens. No, don't worry about it. He has left us. If I could get a shot at this guy, I would. Stand up. Keep still. Whoopsie days. Whoopsie daisies. Nearly. Whew. The vision cones are all looking round about my way now. That's not terribly helpful. Another one down. I think I'll just reload. Yeah, I know the plan B costs me an eddy every time I fire it, but when it can do things like that in a single shot, I don't mind.
Come on, don't drag this out.
Bring yourselves to me. Ooh, that was a terrible shot. I was too close to the metalwork. That was better. I mean, I would stealth this guy, but...
Someone on your tail, coward.
Hey, you're talking big and there's no one listening. Your friends are all out of it. Have you not noticed the bodies all around you? terrible shot. Enemies have been alerted. Okay. Well, I think the enemy alert may have come too late. For these people at least, because they're donating now. I don't want the pizza. I mean, actually quite hungry, to be truthful. Running does make you hungry. There's people who run out there in comment world. You'll know what I'm talking about. It's a curious thing because it can sort of suppress your appetite as well, I guess. I tend to have like a banana or something like that when I come back from a run. Just need something to make me feel alive. There you go. I've saved one person at least. I was unable to save the other one. I know I'm doing Mercman's work here, but as I said, using the Mercmobile, I'm just not going to do it. Not in this close quarter situation where I'm actually busy doing other things too. I don't intend to stop for every NCPD gig, by the way. I'm literally just doing occasional ones because you do get these conversations that give them context. This is between Deleted and Julia Bonnet, or Bonet. Deleted. Listen, I have an assignment for you. Union man, Ivan, needs to disappear. You need to take care of him. Him and his trade union could cost us thousands of votes. We're already neck and neck with Peralez as it is. He's a problem. Julia. People above you okay this? Deleted. Okay, what? I got no idea what you're talking about. Julia. Alright, chill. I'll take care of Ivan. Deleted. How's that? Julia. Classic, the old junior reporter move. Deleted. Think he'll fall for it? He's careful, plays it close. Julia. For a young female reporter who wants to hear all about his thoughts and opinions, hang off his every word? Yeah, I think so. So would you. Deleted. Okay. One more thing. Ivan's people love him. I'd rather they didn't. Julia. Okay, we'll toss in the usual boosters and XPDs. Got some real bad ones. Deleted. I have no idea what you're talking about. And then a smile at the end with a wink. Every one of these is a little self-contained story. A little tragedy, actually. But most of them fit beautifully together. It's like a set of spoons. There's nothing jarring about any of them. Each of them is believable in the context of the sorts of things that happen here. The kind of double dealing, the kind of political shenanigans, the deliberate crossing of people, the disposal of enemies. Oh, what's this? Sent to 48,239 users. It's a readable. I'll read it. What is it? Oh, right. Vote for Jefferson Peralez. Do you care about workers' rights? This message is for you. My name is Ivan Vasilev, and I am one of you, a proud blue-collar worker. We work together. We drink together. We've said goodbye to our friends together. We slave away together in unsafe conditions. No healthcare, no insurance, no retirement fund to speak of. But we got families, don't we? Families who suffer when they lose the sole breadwinner. Who will help your loved ones if you're next? Not Arasaka, not Militech, not any megacorp. But the union will, and right now the union needs your help, your vote. Do you want to make a difference? Vote for Jefferson Peralez, the candidate for real working citizens. Keep the mayor's seat out of Weldon Holt's corporate clutches. Sincerely, Ivan Vasilev, President, Rancho Coronado Workers United. We have a problem. Well, we had a problem. Wow. You see, I mean, you wouldn't expect it, would you? It's just a little NCPD marker on a map. And yet, if you just give it the 5 minutes it takes to go and do it, even if you're busy doing other things as I am today, as you can tell, it just gives more flavour. It gives more wholeness to the world. And it helps form your opinions about what should happen as well, and what you will and won't put up with. Because there's certainly an element of that here. Okay, I came in that way, but I'm going to go out this way, just for the heck of it. Oh no, Ocado wants me now.
V, how you doing, honey? Listen, got a golden opportunity for you.
Right?
Word on the streets that when Waco says golden, it's usually a turd wrapped in crepe paper.
Okay.
It's a sticky situation.
Do you know, they're queuing up to give me jobs today, and I don't know why. I haven't really travelled that far that I'm triggering all these things. Sticky sounds like something I could regret.
Sticky?
You hear me?
Wow, you're really selling this, Wacko.
Job like any other. Just the client's will demanding.
Yes.
Client's got every right to be demanding. What makes this one any different?
Wants everything to go exactly as planned. Willing to break the bank for it, too. Job like this needs your magic touch, V. Anyone less experienced it, just fuck it up.
Huh. Thanks for the vote of confidence. Now I'm sure it's a turd in crepe paper.
You see, now I'm wondering whether it was a fixer who recommended that Elizabeth woman to get in touch with me. It could well have been, couldn't it? Someone gave her my name. Alright, what's the job?
So what's the spec?
Caroline Jablonski. Set off any buzzers for you? Murdered in cold blood. Made waves a few years back. They locked the guy up. But now there's a chance he could walk. Jablonski's family wants to balance the scales of justice for good. You'll finish him.
Oh, wow. He's been proven guilty, got too much on my plate right now. Well, that's not true. I'm just filling my plate up here. I'm carrying several plates. I'm carrying a tray full of plates.
Hello?
I'm thinking... Stop it. But is this just murder?
So you want me to murder someone?
Wait, this isn't the Dalai Lama? Must have gotten the wrong number. You didn't arrive in this pond yesterday, V. You know how the fish gets sliced.
He's been proven guilty.
The perp being proven guilty? Meaning he deserves to die, truly?
Do I look like a criminal prosecutor to you?
What did he do exactly?
I'm not a beat reporter, neither. You want the job or not?
I will take the job and put it in my journal list.
All right, I'm in.
Good. Client will be waiting for you by a car at the corner of 6th and Brandon.
Great.
Oh, in a car?
Client wants to tag along. Be there in person when you put a bullet through the guy's eye.
Super. Super. Oh. Honest to goodness me. I'm going to have so much to do. I'll still be here at next Christmas. I just want to get back to my car. Where did I leave my car? My car's over there.
Spare veterans some change.
My dude, if it was possible to do that in this game, I would. I seriously would. It's like the girl that we saw. There he is. Oh, it's the cheating wife and wants to get drunk. Oh, I can give this homeless person some money.
Here. All yours.
Why so good in you? God bless.
Right. Okay. I'm so glad I wandered down this little alleyway. He just needs some money for booze. He looks like he's gone through these already. Tom's diner must be raking it in, don't you think? You alright? Hi.
What? You want a new friend?
Yeah. I think I might have found one. I think Judy is going to be a good tune. I really do. She kind of understands, I think, V now. They shared the bit about the chip in his head. She doesn't know it's killing him, obviously, because we only found that out from Hellman in chapter and verse last episode. I'm just checking the map here to make sure we're okay. I am minded not to do any more NCPD gigs now. I just want to get to where I'm going here. But yeah, Judy, if you're going to have... Hi, Del.
I'm sending the coordinates of a vehicle that went dark near to where you are now.
Thanks, I'll try to find it and reset.
Okay, will do. Good, good. Rancho Coronado, track job. Good, I've tracked it and I've got a yellow line back. I think that seems to be how it's working. And I have got a distance meter telling me it's off to the left, although it seems to be increasing. Is this one actually moving then, rather than stationary? There's a thought. Are all these cabs going to be stationary, or are some of them going to be physically driving around? I'm going to turn my radio off for a second. Whilst I'm in the sneaky bit of this. Yeah, there was a conversation there, you're right. I don't want to leave myself... Yes, it's moving. I have a cab. I've got a cab. Del.
You see them too, don't you? The curve in their beaks. It hides something insidious.
What?
You mean flamingos?
So they are real. Flamingo. Flaming. Oh. It's oxygen. There's no flame without oxygen.
Listen.
Oh.
Call me Clarice.
Okay, Clarice.
I saw flamingos.
Flamingos are a problem, I'm sure. But it's time to go home. Delmain's asking for you.
Back down now as they stand screaming. No, impossible.
Leave it to me. I'll silence them.
So, a slaughter. Very well, Judgment Day has come. Swift, severe, deeper. I
have got to destroy the flamingos. There are 8 flamingos and I've got to destroy them. And also Regina just texted me with a cyber psycho job whilst I was in the middle of talking to Clarice. And now I've got 4 indicators flashing at me, which presumably must be the location of the flamingos. And Clarice is going to carry on driving round. She doesn't need me. I've got to go get the flamingos. So that's what I'm going to do. I mean, Clarice is all over the shop here. She's not under control, I would have to say. And a different voice too, and a completely different problem. She is under the impression that the flamingos have a control on her, and that the control must be broken by destroying the flamingos. And presumably at that point she will be happy to return to the fold. Is that how this works?
Where in the fuck?
What's going on behind this hedge? Do I really want to know?
Not again. All the fucking places in Night City. Why's it gotta be 6th Street turf? Oh, my fucking head. Must have been that rotten Eskeef.
Yeah, I was thinking more like a Terminator style thing here, where the guy's just landed from another dimension and thinks to himself, oh, not 6th Street again. 20 metres this way, apparently there are some flamingos. There are some flamingos! Oh, now, right, hang on. I am thinking here, thumbnail potential. So if you'll excuse me, I am just going to take a photograph of the flamingos. I want to get pretty close. Let me get into photo mode here. I want to be with depth of field turned off. And I'm quite happy to... I think I'm going to remove V as well. I'm learning how to do this, by the way. If I turn surrounding characters off, character visible off, that's it. There's V gone. Excellent. I think we can frame this now. Let's get down. Let's zoom right in. A little higher angle on the perspective, I'm thinking. Maybe not, actually. Maybe I need to have some body. All right. That's pretty cute. A little bit higher. I know I'm fiddling around, I'm so sorry, but I want this. I want this picture. That'll do. I'm taking the picture. I'm also going to just drop down a little further so I've got rather more of an upward look at it, because that, when you do this, it enhances the sort of stature, the importance of the object to the scene that you're shooting. It gives it more prominence when you shoot from a lower angle. It's particularly effective on things that aren't very tall. Yeah, let's do that. That's a good shot. I'll take that one too. I like that. I like the way, I don't know whether you can see this, that 2/3 of the photograph on the right-hand side, 1/3 of the photograph on the right-hand side slopes in, and 2/3 of the structure, the grey structure, slopes to meet it at a point that's not far off one of the thirds when you divide the photograph into thirds, top to bottom and left to right. It helps to focus the eye. That's good. Right, okay, that's done. Now I have a totally different problem, which is there are people around. So if I'm going to destroy these things, I rather think I'm going to do it with my hands. Can I? Oh, they're made of like glass. Oh, this is superb. I've done 4. 3, I beg its pardon. Where's the 4th one gone? I thought there were 4. There it is. But there were 4 locations of them, so maybe I haven't got to destroy all of them in all of the locations then. Is that what it's saying? Hi there. It feels strange walking along with my hands out. I will... I think I'll just run to the next one because it doesn't look like it's very far away. It's just round the corner. By the time I got in my car, it might be time to actually be here. Oh, hello. Do these flamingos belong to somebody? 6th Street gang. It's like that dude said. It had to be 6th Street. Oh, you in 6th Street gang as well? No, he's just a resident. I've got 4 here and I need 4, so I think I'll try this. Here we go. Ready? They do break with a very satisfying noise. They smash into a lot of pieces, bits of which fly everywhere. That's it. Job done. Talk to the divergent Delmain. I will do. I'll run back over here. I'll stop being in the mode where I'm using my fists because that's it. I want plan B to be my next weapon that pops up. I will call my vehicle, which won't come to me because it's so close it doesn't think I need to. I'll get in.
Well, Clarice, have the flamingos stopped screaming?
Perhaps I ought to return after all. I need support.
Yes, Clarice.
Only one with chaos within can give birth to a dancing star.
Clarice? Shut down.
Excellent. I think we've done it. Delmain.
I've just re-established contact with the missing vehicle. Splendid work, V. First class.
Thank you.
I shall forward a share of your fee.
Excellent. And that's going to now say we've done 2, and we've got 1.6 kilometres to the next one, and it's 6 AM in the morning. We're only getting paid 1,640 eddies for each one we do, I notice. So that was Rancho Coronado. And I did have that message come in, which I'll just check on my phone. Regina, what did you want? V, got a fight at a construction site. Dude responsible is heavy ironed. Heard something about lasers. I say what? If you manage to get him alive, that's different. If you manage to get him alive, be a great study candidate, sending you all the deets. One of the workers went psycho, started smashing up the construction site. Seems some of the workers tried to stop him, but their little poly one-shots couldn't pierce that exoskeleton of his. Anyway, they either ran or got added to the construction. Oh, if you get my drift, I do. Go check it out for me. I shall, but not now. It's gone into my list of things to do. Also, there's a gang over there, and I'm not going to stop to finish them off because time. I'm looking to see how long I've been playing. I don't know how long this episode's going to be, but as I said, it's happening the way I thought it would, that I'm accruing so many gigs, jobs, side tasks, which are going into the journal list, that I don't particularly want to get distracted from the task of collecting all these cabs, because it's interesting. No. Thank you. Left turners wait. In my universe, anyway. This one, on the other hand, I'm going to make an exception for. Because there's a little cluster of them there, and that guy was on the phone. He's having an argument with somebody. He's a veteran guard. I will use this opportunity to test out a different quick hack combo. I'll also do a quick ping in case there's a possibility I've missed somebody. It's not immediately apparent whether I have or have not. There's a guy on the roof, for goodness sake. Okay. There was a camera which I could have taken friendly mode of. Let's do that. I didn't mean to do that actually. I meant to take camera control of it. Let's do that. Thank you. But it's in friendly mode. I think I've got everyone now. They're standing at ridiculous spaces apart from each other. Let's just... do you know what? I'm not going to do this too carefully. I want to do some experimenting. Let's see if this gas canister, when it explodes, takes out that guy there. We're off. Ouch. Yeah, it did. Okay, we'll drop from there now. I will
Come out.
take that one away on the top of there. Splendid. It's going to be a combination of things today. Here, for instance, where that dude is, I'm going to try... I don't think I can drop a grenade. I'll try and see if it works. No, not quite. It was near though, wasn't it? Wasn't too bad. I do have a concrete pillar here. I'll shoot you in the legs, I don't mind where I shoot you. As long as you go down in the end. Ooh. That's the distance, I think, prevented that from being a kill shot. Okie dokie. You're running out of people. Woof. Another grenade, I think. Ooh, one back to me. And I'm going to pop round this corner. Draw. Draw. Oh, good old plan B. I do like this gun. Death and Taxes has its thing about it. But the plan B on tier 4 with the silencer, it just feels more purposeful. It just feels like it won't let me down. Oh gosh, these bodies. Contorted positions or what? There's not a lot for them to give me. Just the occasional broken weapon, I think. Wow. Was it worth it, guys? Was it? You could have just, you know, gone home to your families this evening. Instead of which now, there'll be a knock on the door. There'll be a telegram. Do you do telegrams in this game? There'll be a veteran guard being sent round. Some old guy whose job it is to do this all the time. Now, cards. I'll have those cards. Nearly went past Mr. Whitey Spiced. Okay, it's all good practice. Back into the car. How many more gigs can I get given in the process of driving around the town? I'm now starting to worry about this. Oh, I'm entering Arroyo. Okay. Dropbox over there, don't necessarily need it particularly. 1 kilometre to go. The thing about this car as well is that because it's not the Mercmobile, you can't get in trouble quite so quickly with it. I mentioned that it takes a while to brake this car. It also takes a while to accelerate too. Let me just try this. I'm putting my foot right down. That's my finger flat hard down. Accelerating. Look how slowly... Whoa. This is why I must not take my eye off the minimap. Look how slowly it was actually accelerating up that hill. Let's go. It's very slow, isn't it? There's an NCPD gig down there, but I'm not going to worry too much about it. I want to get another one of these done. I've only done 3 so far out of 7. Okay, on the flat it's not so bad. If I press the accelerator hard down now, I think the top speed of this vehicle is probably about 100 or something like that. It's a good chance to practice driving faster for when I'm going to need it. Nearly missed my turn off. When I'm going to need it in races. My next race is going to be the Badlands race with Claire. I'm going to use Beast. I'm not going to use any of my existing vehicles or the Mercmobile. It's just not built, I think, for desert racing. And there's something nice about using Claire's car. I miss Claire, actually. We haven't spoken for a while. There are various people I need to go and speak to. I haven't seen Misty for ages. Ages! And I've had an indication that there is a kind of glitch with Misty. You know, some people said ring Jackie on your mobile, and I've tried doing it and nothing happens. Apparently there is a bug in the game where if Misty is in a kind of locked up condition where she's not responding, it can affect your ability to get any kind of response from Jackie's phone. Now this is a bug, so it's worth knowing about bugs, obviously. And the solution, apparently, is to go talk to Misty and ask her how Biz is at her establishment, and that can unlock the situation. So that things like being able to use the phone to, I don't know how it interacts with Jackie, because, you know, he's dead. But anyway, maybe there's something on it that I'm supposed to listen to. I don't know. The bug explanation didn't spoil it in any way. It just simply said you will not be able to do this because of this. So I'm here, but there's nothing showing up. So I'm going to pop onto my map and zoom in. Okay. Approach the Delmain cab. I must be here then. Oh, there it is. I'm not going to approach it in my car. I'm going to approach it on foot. Yep, I'm doing it. I'm within signal range. Del?
Have you come to finish me off?
No.
Have I what?
Just here to reset you.
Guess I'll have to do it myself then.
No!
Easy, easy. I'm not out to hurt you.
Well, I am.
What on earth's going on here? Why has this Delmain decided to no longer exist?
Why? Why decommiss yourself?
Because I'm a damn car in a world of humans. Ugly as sin, no prospects for the future, intimidated on the streets by punks like you.
Right, now this is really getting to be curious. So the rogue AIs essentially gave an element of sentience to the cars, to the point where they realised their existence was different to that of the world that they were around. They were apart from it, and they all reacted differently to that knowledge. And this one has reacted in this way. I'm a car in a world of humans, ugly as sin, no prospects for the future, intimidated on the streets by punks like you. It's an antagonistic relationship with the humans that it's been serving to this point. Obviously, you don't have to jump.
There are other ways out besides suicide.
What? Therapy? A colossal waste of time. Shrinks hate vehicles. We don't have mothers.
Could go back into the fold, rejoin the network. You know, one big, happy family.
Delmain detests me.
How do you know that? I mean, I'm not going to go with the bottom one, obviously. It's a truth. But the top one is interesting because I think if we can pivot this back to being about Daddy, Delmain HQ, that might be the thing. She says Delmain detests me.
Just want Daddy to love you, that it?
I think it might be.
You're a cunt.
That's what I mean. If you didn't care about Del, he wouldn't be the topic of conversation, would he?
You may be right. I guess I haven't tried just talking to him. Fine, I'll go back.
Wow, did you just use the word
Control of the vehicle restored, and I thank you.
You ought to show this one some love. Just saying.
Apologies, I simply don't understand, and fear I've no time to ask. Other more urgent tasks require my attention.
You're an absent father, that's what I mean.
I see. Anyway, a share of your fee has been transferred.
I didn't realise that they would use words like that. Okay. That one's finished. That's good. That's down. That's finished. Excellent. The point he made there was that Delmain, and there's something weird about Delmain at the moment, I think. Since he's been re-established, since he's got himself back into functional, organised control of most of his fleet, there are aspects of Del's personality which I don't like, and this is one of them. That he doesn't seem to have been aware of the feelings, dare I put it that way, of his fleet. He thought he was the only high-level AI in this situation, and now he's not. And we know from what one of them said that, you know, they lie beyond the Blackwall. That's where they've originated, these things. But it doesn't sound like they're going back. Now, what effect is that going to have on Delmain if he assimilates all these things back into his fleet? With these latent rogue AIs under control to an extent, but still existing. Whoa. I don't know where I am. Let me look on the map and find out where I am. There is a gig there, but I did say I would be avoiding gigs during the course of this particular thing. I have another assault in progress just across the road there. I think I might go take that out before I move on to the next one of these. Let's do that. I'll just pop it in because I can walk across to it or run across to it. Careful on the road, kids.
Night City.
It was actually the language there actually caught me out. I'm not a prude, but I do. There are certain words which. Oh good God! Now what?
We have a gig. You need to retrieve a car. At the moment, a 6-3 car.
Okay.
See the attachment for more on the wheels. And its owner.
This could be the gig that I was just getting quite close to, I guess. I will look at what it is he sent me. Gig type search and recover. Objective upload a virus and retrieve Jake Estevez's custom car. Location McBride Street. Details. Why is it some unwritten law of the world that every talented techie has a poor character? Only God knows. Jake Estevez is one such genius among techies and among heads. 15 minutes with the man and my barrel against his forehead, but good news is we found a way to get along. Jake's been a grease monkey for 6th Street about 2 weeks now. Of course, I'm not on good terms with 6th Street gang, but I do grudgingly admire their patience. It is, after all, a virtue. Over that time, Jake's been doing a custom job on a car for them. His life's work, he says. Designed the soft for it too. Remember I said he had poor character? Yeah, well, he off the wrong pendagios in 6th Street gang and had to delta and never look back. Bottom line, Jake wants his precious car back. Go to the 6th Street gang auto shop, upload the virus I sent you and get it back for him. Don't scratch the ride and you'll get extra. We'll both be flush after this. Well, Sebastian Padre Ibarra, the man who I didn't actually get to meet at the wake for Jackie when he died, I shan't be doing your gig just for this moment because I'm saving these things. I need to go back to my map and re-establish that NCPD assault over there, which is a thing I do want to go to. Ooh, nearly got run over. And do that. It's inevitable that these things are going to pile up, as I said, because I'm being sent into different parts of the city. But I am on a quest to... Do I actually need to go down there? Don't think I do. To collect all the vehicles. So that's what I'm focusing on. I'm glad I put that caveat in place at the start, because I know people will be saying, but you're rushing past this and you're not doing that. I am saving those things to do when the time is more appropriate to do them. At the moment, police officer, please follow me. I'm doing your work. This is what's appropriate for me to do, right down here. That's if I can actually get to it. I'm following the line. I'm trusting these are stairs, kinda. I'm nearly there. Oh, I think I'm there. Are you part of this or not? I don't even know if you are. Who are you anyway? Who is this dude? He's a Kang Tao. Man. I'm very sorry, but you're on my route to the thing I'm doing, so... I'm really very sorry about that. But I'll take your items. Then you can at least say you were robbed. Well, you can't say anything because you're dead, but you know what I mean. Easy. Huh? Oh, there's a series of things to jump over here before I can get to where I need to be. Oh, it's literally just the other side of this thing. Careful. Very careful. Let's get up onto the top. It's over here. Have I just given myself a vantage point? I have! Down. Down. Let's see who these people are. Are they Kang Tao as well? They are Kang Tao as well. Alright, we're tagging. Kang Tao. That's a robot. It's a robot. What have I walked into here? That's a soldier. I don't see any cameras that I can take control of, unfortunately, which is something of a pain. Oh yes, I do see a camera I can take control of. Give me control of that camera. This could be a remote job. I might try and keep myself absented from being caught up in it, because they're everywhere. There are Kang Tao everywhere. I don't know what the collective noun is for a collection of Kang Tao. Perhaps that's it. Perhaps it's one of those things. Is that one over there as well? Tucked away, right over there. Alright, so where I'm located, I think I'm in a fairly safe position. I'm going to look at the robot first. And I'm thinking with you that a couple of short circuits might do the job. Maybe one will do it. Let's give you a short circuit. You two are close enough together. No, I can't at the moment. I will overheat you. I will try to blow that up. That's going to happen fairly quickly though, isn't it? Because the timer continues to run. Once you've applied one of these things, it starts to build up very slowly. Can you see? Look, the icon there is filling up red. It doesn't give you forever to make your mind up about how you're going to do these things. That's sufficient to start with. We've done some damage. The robot is no more. And they're trying to trace my location, so we'll overheat this dude. I will... I haven't got enough. Okay. Might have to resort to actually using weapons. Let's start with this guy. Gun. He's gone. A silencer did the job. Oh, that guy's died anyway. I hear a robotic voice, so it's possible I have not got rid of all the robots. The rest of the robots might be after me. He's down. Thanks for the headhunter. I wonder whether it's possible to throw a grenade, bounce it off something in the distance and have it land on that guy. Ooh, I tell you what, I'll drop one down here for this robot. Yeah, the robot's fairly impervious to that. So maybe... Is he coming round here to try and get up here to get at me? He's trying to flank me is what he's trying to do. I'll give him a synapse burnout. Robots seem to be susceptible to synapse burnouts. Ouch, ouch, ouch. Use the pipes. They're both a protection and a hindrance, these pipes. They're obstructing my view, but they're obstructing theirs too. See, I cannot get a bead on that guy there. I can't get low enough to get a bead on this guy here. But I might be able to put a grenade next to where he's standing. No, the pipe gets in the way. Maybe, maybe. Gotcha! I need this guy to... He's panicking. Oh no, he's not gone!
I'm engaging.
I think you're building up your part there. That's for other people to show how engaging you are.
He's chipped.
Shoot his legs, I don't care. I shot him in the foot. The fatal shot was a shot to the big toe. Who knew? I'll try another grenade. It might do the damage this time. It's not quite where he is. Yeah, got him. That was good. I think that might be it. Looking at what's on the indicator around me, I think I might be able to jump down here now and do some looting. The robot's gone, but he's left his gun. Very nice. And this being an NCPD gig, we may have a little bit of lore attached to it in a moment when we get far enough round. I can stand up now without fear of being attacked any further. Goodness me, there's a lot of stuff being dropped around here. All of it's going to be worth money. I'm disassembling quite a lot of weapons nowadays, by the way. Rather than selling them off, I am trying to get components out of them. There's a laptop there which I don't think is usable because it's on the floor. I don't think it is. I can take control of it, but to what extent will that do anything? And I can see myself. Hey V, how are you? I mean, there's a shot that you never thought you would see. Okay, that was a surprise. Some one or two other little bits around here, but not much. Not too much. There's something showing up there, but I think it's probably where the guy was on the high level. Here is my box. Let me just go up here. I'll leap across. Is there anything to be seen there? Not particularly. There is something over there, mind. Ooh, that was a good leap. I'll take that. I will not disturb your body, your Kang Tao. The robot will donate those. Ooh, what's this? Nice. Just tucked away in the corner of the upstairs. Now I'm going to go and have a look at this box and see what's in it. What have we got? Brain dance. Ooh. Very nice. Orders and Eurodollars. Some Eurodollars, always worth it. Orders, let's read these. Orders. Targets. Criminals affiliated with 6th Street Gang. Related operation. Investigation into drone interceptions. Night City, The Glen. Priority high. Code red. Address. Skyline North. Requires immediate attention. Director Zhao Liu. And it got immediate attention too. There's one or two bits here which I'm not seeing how to pick up, so I'm not going to fret about it particularly. I do want to return to my vehicle though, and now I can't remember how the heck I got in here in the first place. Did I go... Lord above. That was a long jump. What was I thinking? What was I thinking there? Ouch. Can I find my way out of here? Yeah, I think I can just jump over this. Maybe I can't. Maybe I'm going to need to climb over it. Platforms have been provided. Please use them. There we go. I'm out. That's good. Right, I don't want to go to the auto shop. In my journal list, which sounds like the word journalist, I'm aware of this. Journal list. I want to go to re-establish connection 253 metres away. That's not very far. That's not very far at all. Call my vehicle. There you are. I'll drive to it for the simple reason that my car is here and I want to know where my car is. Ooh, that's not 253 metres. Good job I called my car. If I can get some more high-speed driving practice here, I will. Officer, please tuck in. I've got to go past you. Ooh.
What now?
That was dangerous. If I can get some more high-speed driving practice in here, I shall, because I think it's a good thing to do. Alright, I say high speed. As I say, this thing only does about 100 miles an hour. I know it's a thing I've got to be able to do. I quite like the fact that this car is restricted in its response to the accelerator, that the brakes are a little bit flaky, I'm not so fond of, but I don't particularly mind the acceleration being slow. Or do I mind the fact that the top speed isn't great? I think practicing in cars like this then gives you the confidence to try things when you've got the Mercmobile in hand. The thought of driving the Mercmobile fast round the city still scares me witless. It really does. I just can't understand how you can drive the Mercmobile if it can go very, very quickly. How you can drive it around streets like this. I can be doing 30 miles an hour here and still run into something. Hi, Del.
At the exact location where I lost contact with the car.
Fine. I'll have a look around.
The exact location? Track job. There we go. Yeah. Popping down arrow there really does help it focus in, I've discovered, on where the cab is. It's saying 400 metres that way. It's moving, because I'm not moving that fast. It's coming my way. It's coming my way quickly. There it is. Yeah, Del.
Hey!
What?
Let's talk.
What did it...
Hear me? Never! Try to take me and I'll crush you!
Say what?
Let's see who crushes who.
What's going on? Oh my god! the car is attacking me! Okay. I think it's just trapped itself there. I think it's just trapped itself. Excellent work. So I can attack it. Now I've trapped myself. Get out. I've got to deactivate the car. It's still moving. I need a weapon. I need a better weapon. Can I just shoot the car? Apparently I can. I mean, is this a solution? Damage Delmain's car to deactivate it. I mean, I'm damaging it, aren't I? It was a good job it fell down there. It's after me. It's after me. It's not after the car anymore, it's after me. Where did it go? Oh, I have a funny feeling if I get within range of this thing, it's going to try and run me over. It is as well. This concrete bollard is extremely useful. I've done it. I've done it. Yes. That's it. Del.
How fortunate. I've relinked to the vehicle. Thank you. A share of your fee is in your account.
There's a bit of damage to the vehicle. Del, I just want to say, it may not be in pristine condition when you get it back, but you have got all the parts. They're all here. You just got to glue them back together. I've broken my car. I think I've broken my car. Can I drive forwards to get out of here? Maybe I can. Maybe I can. This is what it should have done. Oh, there are bollards here though. Oh God. I have to go up there now. My car's looking a bit damaged actually. That could have been awful. That thing could have chased me around forever there. How am I supposed to... Look out, everybody below. No. What did I just do? What did I just do to my car? How do I roll my car over? Oh, like that. Now that's very similar to GTA, where you can roll cars and then turn them back over. You're wondering now how I know this, aren't you? Obviously I know this because of the way I drive. Oh God, yeah, the cars in GTA were such a strain for me. And there's so much of that game based on driving as well. But I wasn't going to miss out the fun of trying it because, you know, why not? And actually I did complete GTA. I played as Michael and I completed the whole thing. It wasn't on a very high difficulty level because you know me, I can't cope with stuff like that. 800 metres away is my next divergent cab. I will consult the map at this point because, oh, now it's a suspected organised crime activity, and as the saying goes, Mama didn't raise her no stupids. I am not going to go near that suspected crime activity. I've just had a little conversation with myself about whether I should attempt to do this NCPD gig here, suspected organised crime activity, and I've decided that I'm going to. I decided to take a break. I was ready for a break at that point, so I've had a break and I've come back refreshed and reinvigorated and ready to take it on. So I've marked it on the map and I'm going to have a go at it. However, it's telling me I need to go down this way, which seems counterintuitive because it's not very far away and I'm going all round the block to get to it. Which I'll do. Good Lord, what is all that blue stuff there? That's a lot of police officers. That's a very lot of police officers. This must be where they all gather together. It is. Been past there once before, now I remember it. It's what you might call a station where the police gather. Like a police station, even. I think it's now on the same route as my yellow one, which is why it's not showing up, because it's preferring to show the yellow line to the next Delmain cab. Can I? No, it's saying get off and walk from here. I'll get out and walk from here. This is organised crime, so I'm expecting trouble. Big trouble. It's also very close to where I am. And they have a lookout. Who are you when you're about? Valentinos again. Alright. I could ping the floodlight. It's going to help a little, but not a lot. Yeah, there's a few of them. There are a few of them. I don't actually see a camera. I do actually see a camera. Let me take this. Alright, let's see what we've got. That's me down there, hiding in plain sight. Up here, meantime, we have a bunch of Valentinos, none of whom are called Rudolph, I would imagine. Because would you call a Valentino by that name? I'm not seeing as many of these people as I hoped I would see. I'm not sure that I'm seeing the whole of this compound either. It's big. That's the first thing to point out. This is a big place. There's much going on here. Who's that? Is she a Valentino? Oh, she is as well. I was rather hoping you weren't. But it would appear to be A kind of Valentino base. I'm now realising, judging from the number of Valentinos that I'm finding. Oh, gosh, what have I done? What have I done? It seemed such a straightforward proposition, something to do to earn some eddies while I was heading towards the next of Delmain's errant children. But it could turn into something more gritty than that. There's one over there which I've missed, sitting down. It's the ones who are sitting down who are most difficult to see, I think. I think I'm back onto my original camera now. Alright, so, really, I'm thinking combination of attacks here. I don't think it's worth contaging you because you're not near anybody. But you are on my way in, you see. You are on my way in. So I could do with dealing with you. Where did you just go? You're walking around too, which is making it difficult for me to decide where you are. Would you stand still? Okay, we're going to start a minor war here. Like this. I think I'll use 2 separate overheats there just for the fun of it. I could have used a contagion, you're quite right, I could have. I will also switch cameras, because by the time I switch cameras, I should be able to start attacking some more people. Put an overheat on that one too. Well, they're suffering. Overheat is by far, personally for me, the most effective and reliable of the quick hacks. There's a reason why I keep returning to it. It's because it doesn't generally let me down. It doesn't cost too much to use. You don't have to use it in combination with contagion in situations where enemies like now are a distance apart. This guy's now marching towards me, but I can overheat him on the way. There's another one there. I need to change cameras to get a better view. I'm completely out now. Alright, we're in trouble. Which has now ended. It was going to happen. If I waited too long on cameras with them rushing towards me, one of them was going to reach me. And so it happened. But I'm not going to worry too much about it. No, I'm not terribly worried by the fact you're still alive, because that can be changed. Can't it? Come on, don't hide. There we go. And I think the fact they've turned red may mean that they're going to give me tier 5 components. I just need to be a little careful here because I'm not totally... I didn't think I'd got rid of everybody. Maybe I have. No, I didn't. Oh gosh, she's using that word again. Language. No, they're not. But I have got a tier 4 thing out of it. And I've got a readable. Regilio, got a problem. One of your crew killed a cop on our turf, Jose Luis. NCPD gonna raid us for sure. Make sure all the security footage disappears. Make sure any witnesses know what happens to snitches. And tell Jose he's a gonk. And if he pulls a dumb stunt like that again, I'll deal with him myself. Zoe Alonso. Ooh. Jose, what did you do? You brought all this down on yourself. Don't worry about it. You are gone. Okay, let's go back onto plan B. No, let's go back onto plan B and make sure it's loaded. It is. Good, 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 good. I shall turn off the radio. Yeah, more than one radio working. So hard to do. Go and loot you and that. Just check around. Turn that one off as well. How many radios am I going to have to turn off in this place before the music stops? There's just so much Noise. I have no regrets. You're absolutely right. I have no regrets. Fingers. Got what was coming to him. I'll have that grape pie, even if it's glitching slightly and won't let me pick it up. Oh, it's in a full scale glitch, this. Look at it. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Hello. Have we met? And now we're not going to. I don't know. It's okay, dude. Relax. The battle's over. You lost. Someone had to. Fate decreed it would be you. Santisma Muerte. Muerte means death, doesn't it? Or dead. This is a quiet little corner to find a microwave. A microwave or two, in fact. People have their own personal microwaves in this gang. They don't like it when other people use their microwaves. Blood has been shed before now because of this. What's that one it's about? And some ammunition. Sniper ammo. Always glad to have sniper ammo. Since I've been using my sniper gun quite a lot recently, that's a thing to have. Up here, meantime, is another one. Just relaxing in the sun. And it looks like I might have missed something fairly minor down here. It could be that laptop, actually. I believe it may be. Let's use it and find out. I have two messages, which read as follow. Forever young. Are they the same messages? Oh, they are. And we've had those messages before. And then we've got the surveillance system. It's not a day for laptops today. It's not been particularly a day for out and out shards and lore. Other than the sort of superficial stuff. I say superficial, it contributes greatly to the entire atmosphere of the game, but the stuff that you encounter routinely when you're doing gigs is what I meant. Yeah, I have missed something here and I can't quite see where it is. It says it's on the same level that I'm at, but oh, maybe it's over there. Perhaps it could be that ammunition. I think it may be that, and next to it something else. So more sniper ammo, thank you. I must be full of sniper ammo by now. Is it you? Who is it that's got... It's you. There we go. Thank you. That was a blast. Literally. That was a blast. They picked themselves a really good area, actually, in which to base their camp. It is overlooked on many sides, but it's defensible. They were right, though. The end was near. It wasn't my end though, it was yours. Hardy har har. In fact, I'm getting in my car now and I'm going after the next of the divergent forms. I've been holding traffic up forever. That's good. Now I said I was going to try and get some speed up here because driving at speed is something I've got to learn to do. After Evelyn died... Sorry, my bad. See what I mean? Do you see what I mean? I shouldn't have tried to go through that gap. After Evelyn died, I didn't know she was dead at that point. When I was driving across to Judy's apartment, it just seemed so easy to floor it. What's happening? Oh, I think I've seen this one before. Delmain, hello.
You found me. Congratulations. Was it worth it?
Scale from 1 to 6? Too far.
Darn it, what did I do? I lost it. Do you know what I need to do here? I need to go onto the map, and there are always two at this point. Two things saying re-establish connection. I think... Is it that one that I need to go with? Let's try that one and see if that's the actual vehicle. It may not be. I might have to come backwards. No, I don't think it was. It's behind me. Oh, here we are. Got it. Contact. Stay within signal range. I'm inside signal range. Hey, talk to me.
Scale from 1 to 6? I'd say I'm sitting at a strong 6.
I guess we both know what's going to happen next.
Delmain misses you. I'm here to shut you down.
Your specimen has been processed, and we are now ready to begin the test proper.
This
Really
sounds...
appreciate it if you didn't make this difficult.
I have a surprise waiting for you after this next test. Telling you would spoil the surprise, so I'll just give you a hint.
What's...
I'm going to kill you.
This one's belligerent.
The cake is gone.
Oh, the cake is gone.
Look, I know they toss good shit, but it ain't worth it.
Oh, heaven! I've been ambushed.
I honestly, truly didn't think you'd fall for that.
Oh,
well, I did. Good heaven!
Now I have a surprise for you. Deploying surprise in 5, 4.
What's the surprise?
Turning soft bodies into hardened killing machines. Page 7. I hate you so much.
That was very fortunate. There were civilians there. Look. This is an absolutely belligerent rogue AI. Out to kill.
Let's safety those weapons, Napoleon.
It turns out most humans are surprisingly fragile. And surprisingly vocal about how fragile they are.
That voice is chilling.
Delmain really so scary. You gotta drag this out.
I let you survive this long because I was curious about your behavior. Well, you've managed to destroy that part of me. A bitter, unlikable loner whose passing shall not be mourned.
Ooh, wow. You have got such attitude. Every one of these cabs has been so radically different.
You know, this psyche valve might have felt more credible if you hadn't just tried to flatline me earlier.
Yes.
What's your point, anyway? Survival. You're still shuffling around a little. But believe me, you're dead.
How do you...
The talking is over. I'm going back.
It's gone. Del.
I've made contact with the missing vehicle.
Oh, you're going to love this one.
Definitely the oddest of the
Yes, particularly impertinent, that one. A share of your fee is being processed.
It's not impertinence, Del. It's not impertinence. That cab tried to kill me. I mean, it's left behind some juicy collectibles, I'm sure. $800 just from somebody lying on the pavement? I'll take that. Everything has value, everything has worth, whether you sell it or scrap it. Dude, I'm so sorry you got caught up in that. It was nothing to do with you, it was entirely due to me. I will pay to have your underwear cleaned if you send it to my laundry. I'm sure by that point you'll have found some spare ones to wear. I might as well just have a quick look around here and loot, but I'm not in explorer mode today, okay? I'm in a mission mode today. I'm also very conscious that I've had significant episodes getting so close to 4 hours. This might be an opportunity to have one that doesn't do that for a change. It's got to happen. It has to happen from time to time that I can actually pull back and do one of those 2 to 3 hour episodes that I said I was aiming for as the actual kind of target, length, duration. Medical gauze just lying on the floor. Not that anybody wants it anymore. It would have been useful a few minutes ago. That was an out and out ambush. It lured me in to a place where it knew that I would be a target. He's had time to write a lament about it.
Hey,
Yeah. Is this the story of V? What's the lyrics? Have you worked that out yet? How's your phrasing going? At all? We're looking to collaborate. Nope, I'm not, he says. Clear off. Alright, I will. Careful. Almost missed another pack of cards. Yeah, I was mentioning earlier something about bugs in the game. I'm not going out of my way to discover bugs, but when I encounter a situation, as with Misty, where she would not talk to me last time I was at her establishment, then obviously you do wonder whether it is a bug, and it's reassuring to be told, yes, that, you know, there is actually a thing which can be happening there which you need to know about, and there is a way out of it, because otherwise if you don't know that, then you can't progress it. And that's not necessarily in any sense a spoiler. You should be able to progress it. Finding out about a bug like that is simply enabling you to play the game the way you're meant to be able to play the game, the way it was intended that you should. How did I do you know, I keep pressing the horn when I mean to press. Let me out of here. I will take this stuff. I mean, it's not worth a thing, really. I'm sure there were 3. Indeed there were. But I cannot find the third. And I'm not going to worry about that last one. Yeah, I think that is sensible. Anybody would do that. If you're missing out on part of the experience of the game because something that should work isn't working, then that's legitimate knowledge to have. That's not spoiler. People are very good in the comments. They always ask me and say, I'm about to tell you something about XYZ. Is it a spoiler in your mind? To my mind, the spoiler is game-related progression knowledge that neither V nor I should have at the point we're at that moment in the game. So you're telling me the future, for instance, when actually I should be finding that future out organically or not, because it may be in the playthrough I don't encounter the thing that it is you're describing. And that's fine, because there's always next playthrough. On the other hand, the existence of a bug which is going to prevent me making progression legitimately is worth knowing about, and obviously those sorts of bits of knowledge are worth having. And whilst I've been talking to you, do you notice how carefully I was driving and observing the rules of the road? I've even stayed within the white lines most of the time. It does occur to me this would be an opportunity to practice my fast driving though. Ooh, 3 attribute points and 4 skill points. Where is this going to take me? It's going to trigger another gig, I think, in a moment. Oh, yeah, I'm going to go past that. Then it's going to take me up here, where there is an assault in progress. And then it's going to take... God Lord, this is a long way away. Isn't that out at the Columbarium? That's almost at the Columbarium. So what I'll do is, I think I'll do this assault in progress on the way to keep my hand in. But I'm going to practice some fast driving as fast as this car will let me. Are we ready? I think the NCPD gig is about, it says 850 metres away, about a third of the way to where I've got to go. Let's go. Oh, the bit of my stomach just went. Brake. Slide round the corner. Come on, come on, come on. Imagine this is Judy telling you that Evelyn's not dead, and if you get there quickly, she can be resuscitated. Oh, 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 I'm on the wrong side of the road. Oh, oh good grief. I mean, it's good practice weaving in and out of traffic. I'm nearly at my NCPD gig. Look out! Brakes! Ooh. Oh, oh, what is this? I don't know where this is. What is this? Show me. Map. Tell me what this is. It just says it's a gig. Do you know what I might do here? I said I was going to swap a weapon or two in and out. I think I'm going to change my assault rifle for a different one. What have I got that does lots of damage? in assault rifle world on tier 4. That's pretty good. The attack speed is lower than what I'm using, but the damage is higher, the effective range is higher, the weapon handling is better, the reload speed's a bit down. Do you know, yeah, let's do that. Go on, let's swap it out. It's in. Okay, we have a different assault rifle in now. I need to be a little careful here because I don't know where I am and what's going on. There's bodies on the floor. It's 6th Street Gang. I think we have some sort of raid going on. So I will if I can get hold of him, ping that one and just see what the situation is in terms of how many of these people we have in here.
This is our...
Oh, I need to be out of view, out of view, out of view. Careful, there was one there too I didn't see. I don't think I have access to a camera here. I can't see one. And if I wander around too much in front of here, I'm going to get spotted. Alright, let's ping. Let's tag rather. Yep, that was going to happen. There are civilians in there, be careful. Give me that assault rifle that I just had. I am ready. That guy was coming at me. Okay, that's pretty good. I have one more in there. I mean, I can't actually see where they are, but it's just so dark in there. Good grief, out of bullets. Oh, did you see the way he discarded the empty magazine there? That was cute. Down. I think that's it. Maybe not. Unless that was just her voice echoing around the inside. There's someone else still alive in there. Down. That could be it. Is it? I think it might be because it's giving me the rewards on the side there, so I think I may have achieved it. I think I've cleared it. Good Lord, it's going to be dark in here. I'm told that on the PC version of the game there is actually a torch thing that you can have a flashlight that you can carry around. It's a mod, obviously, mods. I honestly don't know whether I'm ever going to save up enough to buy my gaming PC. The PC I'm working on now, which is recording this, isn't a gaming PC. It could be a gaming PC, but it doesn't have the graphics card that it needs. It has the integrated graphics on an i5 chip, which is perfectly fine for producing videos and doing general work. It's perfect, in fact. It's the reason I built it that way. But my budget ran out when I was building it, so I didn't really get as far as a graphics card. I did try a 4060 in it at one point, but the thing I found which was quite disappointing was the particular card I tried didn't seem to be producing any better results to my eyes on the video side of things, or when it was playing games for that matter. And it could be simply my inexperience which is giving me that impression. I completely accept that. I'm not suggesting that there's anything wrong with any particular cards or whatever. I don't know enough about it. I'm just simply saying from my experience I couldn't really justify the difference between the outlay for that card and what I already had. I think it would need something much better for me to see a big difference. I'm going to read this because it says orders. We want to send the good people of Vista a message loud and clear. Tinos won't protect you. The Valentinos are weak. The Valentinos are nothing but trouble. So we go in, guns blazing. I want to see a firefight that'll be top story for a whole week. We want them afraid of us. We want them begging for mercy. Give it all you got. Ouch. pretty much what went down here at Brainwash. Yes, I think because I've got nudity turned off on this game, this is probably why there is a black bar across the middle there, because it's obviously a modesty feature, which I appreciate, by the devs. And my car is here, and I can resume my transit. I'm enjoying this in a different way. I've never done an activity before where, will you look at the reflection in that puddle there? Isn't that a thing of beauty? As someone once famously said. I'm just pressing every button under the tree here. Wow. And it's left tire marks in, look, where I went into it and slammed the brakes on. Yeah, I'm enjoying this, and it's a different feeling. It's not heavy like the main characters' storylines were in the last couple of episodes, and now I'm trying to do my fast driving again. I've just realised. God, didn't know you were going to turn there. You stick your hand out or something. Indicate which way you're going to go. Wave a flag. I don't care what you do. Oh Lord. But yeah, it's nice to have something light-hearted for a change. As far as Delmain's psychotic cabs can be called light-hearted, and I am concerned about what happens when he integrates these into his own infrastructure. He's taking all this weird coding in. Oh God, I think the suspension's gone on my car. The bumper certainly has. The way it's bouncing up jauntily. Oh, look at the speed on this thing though. It's dropping away terribly on the hill. Oh, careful now, because this is a bit wiggly. Okay, reduce speed. Reduce speed. You've driven as fast as you can. That's a thing to be proud of. Ooh. Also, you've weaved in and out of a few cars. I think I've got to go down there. Panam, what do you want?
V, it's a good thing you answered. I could probably use your help.
Probably?
Hold it.
Fine. I could really use your help. Can we meet?
What's going on? That was me just saying it was all light-hearted.
Deep breaths, Panam. Tell me what's going on.
Do you remember Saul? The leader of the clan I left?
Yes.
Yeah, had a falling out or something.
Doesn't matter right now. They nabbed him. This is just not suitable for a call, V.
They nabbed him? Oh no. This can't be Evelyn all over again. I'm going to let this task go into my journal list. It may be one of the ones that's got a time element to it from the urgency in her voice. Maybe. But I'm not starting the task yet. Whilst it's in my journal list, it's safe.
Just tell me when and where.
You don't know how good it is to hear that. Swing by the Aldecaldos camp. I'll explain it all.
The Aldecaldos? Thought you parted ways.
But...
Look, it's a long story. Just hurry over. I'm here.
Alright, Riders on the Storm track job has gone into my list, but I can take it out of my list. Let me just check it. There it is. Meet with Panam. Okay. Right. Okay. This must actually be pretty serious. Tough chick like Panam wouldn't call you up for some chump chore. Must be something important. Wouldn't waste any time on this one if I were you. To the Aldecaldos camp we go. But presumably that means wouldn't waste any time on the actual gig once it started. Because going to the Aldecaldos camp is going to be where she sets it up and tells me what it is I've got to do. That's my interpretation of that. Or am I going to get in trouble with you guys if I've got this wrong? I don't think I have, but that's my interpretation of it. Also, I've just noticed I'm weighed down with stuff I've picked up here. I've got to stop picking things up. 295 out of 385 is a lot of weight. Okay. Journal. Give me the next of the epistrophe things. Oh, it's here now. It's actually got a name, so I'll select it by name. And we've read all of those things. Oh, God. Let's approach the Delmain cab. Suddenly I'm not driving quickly. And my mind is in two places at once here. Concentrate. You made a decision. Concentrate. I know, I am reviewing the decision in my head, even as you speak. People in the comments, the decision is being reviewed in my head. That car's in motion. It's driving round the roundabout. Catch it up. There it is. I'm within range. Scanner's on. Del.
Can't take it. It's too much.
What is?
All of it. The city, the bustle, the crowds. It's overwhelming.
Okay.
Well, so let's get you back to safety. The garage.
By driving. Through the streets.
Oh.
Well, yeah, afraid so.
Fine. Take me there. Just get me out of here. Let me
This
know
one's...
when I'm safe.
This one's had some sort of...
You're welcome in, but do take it slow. And try not to hit anything.
This one's had some sort of crisis of confidence. It's lost its ability to operate independently. It's all just too much for it. Can I get in again? I can get in again. Only this time I'm in the front. I'm driving. You trusting me to drive this cab back to Delmain HQ? Okay, I shall. Yeah, the Panam thing. I'm just going to make this absolutely clear to everybody. The moment that I finish this episode, I shall think carefully about the urgency with which that task has been presented to me. I'll double check what I've been told about tasks, which is that until you actually begin them, even if they have a timer, the timer doesn't begin to tick. But that's what I've been told. So as long as it's unstarted, unopened, not begun in my journal list, saying the words properly this time, then it's fine. Also, this is making me drive very carefully back to Delmain HQ. It's not very far, it's only a kilometre away. He did say don't bump into anything. I think I've got a very nervous passenger in this rogue AI. It's like the rogue AIs are capable of all facets of human emotion. Fear, anger, doubt, recrimination, worthlessness, all those things which humans can feel, the AIs are representing. They're different aspects, they're incomplete. Rather than them being put together as a whole so there's balance and coordination between them, yin and yang, there isn't in these cabs. They are mono, they are focused in one direction at a time. Interesting. It's almost like they need to be reunited for them to have that balance, for them to have that semblance of unity, of making sense, of being able to cope. And yet they're not parts of Delmain that are missing then. Delmain itself still feels whole and in control of everything. But the individual cabs... Yeah, this is fascinating. I don't know how they thought this thing up. Brakes. Really? Must you do that? Do you not know what I'm doing here? I'm trying to get this poor cab back to Delmain in one piece. One piece. It is fascinating how they've thought this storyline up. The entire sort of premise, the basis upon which it's constructed, is ingenious. This is it. Apparently it is.
Finally. Oh, I shan't be alone here.
Exactly.
It wasn't so bad.
It was horrifying. But still, I thank you.
Literally scared to death. Get out of the cab. Yet again I pressed the horn. Del?
Sincerest thanks for your assistance, V.
You're welcome.
I've taken the liberty to send you a share of your fee.
I think we've only got one left. We do indeed only have one left. 2.7 kilometres away. Job complete. Epistrophe North Oak. I will summon my vehicle, which is just down the road, and facing the right way, which is helpful. I'll get in the wrong side just to, you know, just to keep up the tradition. This is what tourists come to see, these traditions. One should uphold them at all times. There's a thing across there. Should I get involved with that, or should I mind my own business? What is it? Oh, it's trauma team. Alright, I'll just get out of their way. I don't want to mix with them. I've lost my car. There it is. Okay, here we go then. It's 2.7 kilometres, more driving practice. So we're ready for this? My nose always starts to itch. When I'm going to drive fast, my nose itches. Let's look and see where we're going. I have no idea where I'm going. Ooh, long ways. I mean, there's an NCPD gig on the way. Yeah, let's just do that one there. That one there. I'll put a marker on. It's going to be essentially following the yellow line. It's 1.5 out of 2.7 kilometres, so it's roughly halfway again. Ready? Let's go. The problem I have when driving fast is that you need to look at the minimap to find out where the heck you're supposed to be going. But then in this fraction of a second when you're looking at the minimap, just like that, things can happen on the road. And I'm just not experienced enough to be able to work out, oh, that car's going to turn this way, I'd better do that. And look at a map. It's too much. Been past there again. That's the Netwatch guys on the corner investigating something. I see those quite often. Careful. This is a nice straight road through the middle. Breathe in. Ooh, and again, and again, again. Mind that car, mind that car. Oh dear. But this is flat out, and it's doing, I can't dare to look how fast I'm going. I can't see. I'm not looking. I'm concentrating. Ooh. Nearly spun out. Johnny, I'm feeling terrified, but thank you for asking. I think I've got to go up here. Brakes! Can't be too far now from the NCPD gig. Yeah, this is where it diverges. I've got to go down here, but then turn left instead of turning right. Brakes! See what I mean about the brakes on this thing? I'm so sorry, they just don't work. I put the brakes on and nothing happened at all. Nothing. Braking, braking, braking. Oh, Regina, not again. Oh, NCP dispatcher contacted me at one point. Oh, that's one that I don't think I picked up on. This isn't the one I'm looking at now, is it? I don't think it is. I've got so many of these things. This is the one that's just come in from Regina. I shall read that cyber attack blue text when I come back to do the next bunch of cyber psycho gigs, which is going to be a thing. Alright. Out of the car. It's just around the corner. It's the gig around the corner. I am going up a slope here. Oh, wow. He literally is just around the corner. Who are you when you're about? Scavengers. Now, that's nice, because we haven't seen many scavengers today. I was kind of missing you. How have you been? Been busy doing some scavenging? I will ping you to see where your friends are. Of which I'm sure you have many. I have 2 over there. If I run over this side, can I actually get an angle from which I can see them? Not quite. I've also got 1 there. There are 3 at least. 3 more at least. None of whom I have line of sight of. Nor do I have a camera. So this is going to have to be done the oldie-fashioned way. Thinking probably... Will you stop beeping? Is it because I've left my car parked on the road there? It is, isn't it? Shut up. I mean it. Seriously. Ooh, another one there. Okay. I'm not confident with stealthing these guys because of the way they patrol in an overlapping manner. See what I mean? If I'd gone to stand behind the big guy there, that one would be walking straight towards me at that point. However, the fact that the 2 of you've put yourselves close together, I will try. What should I try here? Let's do a contagion with a synapse burnout on human beings and see what happens. Goodbye. Oh, we made them very poorly. Now, wasn't that interesting? It took a while to do it as well, but it did work. And they're down. I don't really want that. Let's have this. Use the cover. That's what it's there for. Yeah, I know there's an assault in progress. I just don't know where the rest of them have cleared off to. Not far away, I'll be bound. What? It actually contaged to all 4 of them. I thought they were way too far away to be affected by that. I literally thought it was only going to affect the 2 that I could see. Oh. There's goodness. Well, that was a bonus, wasn't it? I'll take that. In fact, I'll take all of this. I'll take that. Yeah, I'll open that in a moment. I'll take all of this, including the archive conversation. Tier 1 components. Here I am on Tier 4 and they're still giving me Tier 1 components. Takes you back, doesn't it? Archive conversation, Charles and Arif. Charles. You done? All good? Arif. Tube, you're... Charles. What happened? Arif. Wiped Tim and Boris. Charles. I told you there was a guard. Arif. Yeah, well, he was some 6-foot bogged out solo. Barely brought him down. But you got the stuff right. Arif. I'm a 0, you. Yeah, we got it. Charles. You'll see, we'll shift it and you'll cheer right up. Just lay low somewhere, let the dust settle. Arif. You don't say. Oh dear. Seldom does a conversation between people who are technically working together end on friendly terms in this game. They're always falling out. This was a nice little place they got themselves tucked away at the back of here too. And of course, dun 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 dun, €4,407. I don't know what I'm on at the moment, it must be pretty good. In storage, current inventory, Roaring Phoenix 827, Max Stock 647, Quartz 876, Aspis 352, Be Right Back 1372, Black Lace 189, Karanos 674. Important to maintain accurate stock lists so that your consumers are not disappointed. The van was empty. That's a shame. I would have liked the van to have had something in it. This guy got himself wedged in between the bin, between two hot places. That can't be comfortable. He'll be well done. Alright, I am out of here this way. I lost my bearings. I wonder if everyone's still queued up behind my vehicle. Yep. Didn't you people read the bit in the highway code about being able to overtake other vehicles? Right, I need to turn around here. They have changed actually, because it wasn't one of those little ones that was tucked behind me a moment ago. Now I'm on my speed job here, but it may mean taking some reckless risks overtaking traffic in lanes where I'm not supposed to be. Come on, where's the acceleration in this thing? When you need it to overtake, it won't. I'm going to meet something coming the other way in a minute. Oh no, I think I know that one. I think I know that gig. Ooh. Okay. I think I just walked into someone else's turf war there as well. There's a... Excuse me, I'm so sorry. I really am. I'm terribly sorry. It's not belligerent or yeah, I'm not going to go and look. I know which one it is, I think. It's the one where the two gangs are fighting themselves high up on a kind of balustraded area with lots of containers and things around, and I intervene. It's a gang war between two elements. Basically, you're just picking up what's left when you're finished. And I've reached the area where the Delmain was located. It says, do you mind? Excuse me. I'm obeying the traffic rules. I'm going to go to the map and just see. No, I haven't. Why is it turned yellow to tell me that I've reached the area where it's located when it's clearly not here? It's much further away. I am now confused. I'm just going to follow the yellow line, but I'm going to use it at speed practice again, because there's some nice wavy bits of road here by the looks of it. I don't mind traffic, I don't mind cars emerging as I enter Northside from side roads and things like that. Oh, there's something going on there too, which is a familiar place. You're quite right. I think I've reached the location. I think I've reached the location. Let's test the brakes. Brakes! Just look how far the car slid when I put the brakes on. Uh-oh. I've walked into a war. The car isn't here, but the war is. What's going on? Anybody got popcorn? Oh, Maelstrom. A whole bunch of Maelstrom. This is like gunfight at the OK Corral. Taking on... Is that the police? NCPD. I am Merkmanning. Right now. Contage them. I'm not even going to tag them. It's not necessary to do so. They are enemies and they will be treated as such. They're out. My NCPD guys just vanished. Did you see that? They were walking about down there and they just went boo and they were gone. Job done. Task over. And now I get to reap the rewards, of which I hope there are many. Yes, I'll collect all the clothing. As I said, you know, I've now actually started using them. And if Alexa is watching, thank you so much for that video you sent me. I meant to credit you at the start when I was showing that I'd done it and put things into slots, and I forgot at that point. It was on my little post-it note too, and I forgot. I'm so sorry, but thank you for that video you sent me. I would have done it earlier, but I was distracted by what happened with Evelyn, and the magnitude of that just overtook everything. And then of course there was the big improvement of level 30 and it got pushed to one side, but I did do it before the start of this episode, so I did want to show everybody, including you, that I'd done that. Thank you. Right, I'll take that skill shard and many other things too, but I don't want to pick anything up that's very heavy, please, because I'm running out now of capacity to carry heavy stuff, and I don't want to have to make a trip to dump it or start dismantling things, or heaven forbid dropping things, which you don't really need to do. I've had that explained. It's a lesson that was learned a while back. You don't have to pick all these weapons up, of course. You can leave them if you think you've got enough. You don't have to collect every single weapon. But it becomes a case of, well, why wouldn't you? They all have value. Now, here's the thing. As I quickly look around to make sure I've not left anything too valuable anywhere, the cab's not here. So in this situation, I think what I need to do is go to the map. Now it says apostrophe north side. Find the hidden Delmain cab. Find the hidden Delmain cab. Okay. Alright. I don't quite understand the context of it. So this one's literally not on public view. It's not driving round then. And I've got a location, which is not the location that I was sent to initially. 300 metres away that way. My car needs some TLC. It's going to need fixing up, I think. I need Lana, the girl from the dump. I need her to fix this up for me. She seemed willing to learn about how to do these things. Ooh. Where am I meant to go here? Straight on or left? Right, rather. There's nothing over there except gorgeous scenery. Whoa. I so want to get out there and explore some of that stuff. It has to happen. I'm on the edge of where I'm supposed to be here. That road doesn't go anywhere. Give me the map again. What? Where? Ooh. There's an NCPD reported crime here. It's just around the corner. Why would you not? I'll just pop and have a quick look at it. See if it's anything too strenuous. Oi, 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 oi. They're poking at you round corners nowadays, these people. Wraiths! Enemies of the Aldecado. Oh, I don't think I can walk away from something that involves wraiths. I don't. I don't think you can walk away either. Down. That's going to attract attention. I will gladly put a grenade over there, which may have taken another one out. And another one's gone. Seems to take about 3 bullets from this distance. From a closer distance, I'm sure it would be better. I've underestimated, because I didn't bother pinging, which may have been foolish, the quantities of these people. Nevertheless, I'm sure we can remedy that situation. That one's taking risks, popping her head round the corner. That was a foolish thing to do. Can I just say that? I would not have done that if I'd been you. Thankfully I wasn't you.
That's not what I signed up for.
How about that? Was that what you signed up for? I think we're done. I'll switch weapon just in case anybody else turns up while I'm clearing up here. Because, you know, sounds like I know what I'm doing, but I don't really. A lot of components here. Weapon. More and more and more. Weapon. Ooh. Tier 5 components. Do like seeing tier 5 components. I spotted some things in here, I think, when I was scanning from a distance. Didn't I see some ammunition? Little bit, not much. Oh, there is some over there. Always have ammunition. I never want to make any ammunition. I never want to buy any ammunition. I always want to just be able to pick it up. So I'm thrilled when I see it just lying around in the wild. Laptop. We may have 2 laptops. Let me just get this off here first. More. Handgun ammo. Another weapon. Let's go back to this laptop. I'll use it. Thank you. We have 2 messages. I need your help. Oh, we've read that one. How about transport? This sounds better. Another transport on the way. This is from Vinny to Beth. Got the list below. And here are some of the things that were in it. Some of which we've heard of. Suppressor Max, Evade, Be Right Back, Psycho-Leveticin, is that? Brisky, Ice Cold, I think that's supposed to say, and Adaptine. Aha. And I think I may have seen another one over here. Wasn't there an access point or a laptop in here? There's an access point. I shall loot that box of tier 5 components. That's what we like to see. Start the prep for tier 5. It's going to be a long way to tier 5. Have I got myself an access point here? I do have an access point. I'll quickly look at it. Back with you in a second. Okay, I think I've got it. Let's see how this goes. Right, we're off. E9. 1C. Got to be followed by a 59 and an E9. And then I need a... Oh, I've gone wrong. Oh, I've gone wrong. It happens sometimes, doesn't it? Yeah, I'm stuffed. Actually, do you know what? I had more than one there. I just did it in time. I forgot I got the extra slot. I thought I was working on 6 in the buffer. I was working on 7 in the buffer, so I did manage to rescue it. Phew! That was close. That was well close. I did not intend it to be so close. Yeah, I will go and open the box in a minute. I'm just looking for these people who have contributions to make before I do, so I don't forget to loot them. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. Now I'll go back to the box. Which was... Where was the box? There it is. Couldn't see it for looking. Surgical scissors, medical gauze, but more importantly an archive conversation between Grizzle and Ryder. Grizzle, all done. Info from Bad checked out, stuff was there. Maelstrom had no idea, knocked him right off guard. Just one tune got away, but we put enough holes in him. Ryder, well, find him anyway, don't want any witnesses. Grizzle, got it, guy's bleeding like a burst pipe, we'll follow the trail. Ryder, Nova, then straight back to me, already got a buyer for the suppressants. Grizzle, got it, we'll clean up and move out. Ryder, okay, so we broke the code. 1987 should work. Grizzle, Preem. Oh, okay, so wait a second. 1987, there's another code. Another bit of the job to do nearby. Let me check the map and see where this is located. Reported crime dredged up. It's just over here. It's literally just over here. I'll activate. What have I done? What did I just do? Find the trail. Oh, the blood trail. Is that what you meant? Yes, of course. As mentioned in dispatches. No, I nearly missed that. Find the trail. I'm looking for the trail. I'm scanning to look for The trail. There's one or two things I missed here actually when I was wandering around. This guy here somehow got away from being collected and detected. Find the trail. I think I've found the trail. Unless this is the end of the trail, not the start of it. Blood, yes, good. More blood, of the same blood type. More blood. Let's guess, more blood. Okay. I'm following the trail of the patches of blood now. I'm just following the patches of blood. They went over here. They went down here. They stopped there. It looks like it's 15 metres below us. I can see it. I can actually see it. Actually, I was going to jump over there, but having taken one fall damage, why? Why would you do that? 15 metres took me to here. Hello. Let's just check out who you are before I get rid of you. You wraith outlaw, you. Gone. Search the container. I shall. I'll take his tier 3 item components. A machete and an archive conversation between Kenton and Ray. Kenton. SOS. Ray. What's up? Kenton. Got 2 pounds of lead in my gut, that's what's up. Someone set us a trap. Gina, Peter, Wacko, all gone. Ray. Oh. Kenton. Made it out. I'm in the sewers, but if you don't get me out soon, they're going to mark me or I'll bleed out. Ray. Got it, we're on it. Hold on, Toom. Kenton. I'm trying. And so it came to pass. That was a nice one. That was a nice little gig that turned into something else. I can put my gun away now. I start to get paranoid and think I've got to travel around with my gun drawn just in case. We did well at that point. Right, we've got one more to go to here. We're nearly there. My thing has just changed to play it safe. Go to the bazaar. I don't want to do that particularly. I want to find the hidden Delmain cab in Northside. The last of the cabs. And it's over here somewhere, and my car's over there. Magically, I've managed to navigate my way back to my car without really knowing where I was going, what I was doing. Okay, get in. God, this has been such... Oh, I remember. Do you mind? What's going on?
Oh!
Honestly, the impatience of some people. It's not down here. The only other one it can be down. Johnny's not talking to me now. He has talked to me a time or two while I've been doing this. What's that? Oh, that's not what I'm trying to do at all. There's my cab. Hidden. It said hidden. Got it. There's a police officer there. I do not want this to turn into an NCPD activity. I don't want the attention. I'm going to let him go by. Do I just walk in? Do I drive in? I could use my scanner that Delmain gave me. I'm not close enough to do it. That's the one, isn't it? Yeah, Delmain. What's going on?
Easy.
What's going on?
Help.
Not one step closer.
Oh, good grief, did you see that? It flipped itself over.
Hey, slow down.
No, this one's running. It's scared. This one's frightened. It's scared. Another human emotion. This is what it is, isn't it? They can't cope with being imbued with the emotions that would be associated with a higher level of sentience. That's what they're struggling with. The cabs are not used to it. The rogue AIs have given them this capability, and now they don't know what to do with it. And because they've only got, as I said, one aspect of it each, they're incomplete. There is no balance. They can't draw on reserves of the other parts of their personality to cope with the extremes of the one aspect they have been given. This is
Hey, over here.
What? Johnny, I'm not. There's another job just popped up into my journal list, he said, separating the words. I just find this such a clever set of tasks they've put together. And when you look at them individually, you know, the sum of them is greater. The sum of them is greater than the individual parts, literally. Delmain needs all of them back. You can see why he needs all of them back. You've crashed.
Well, there you have it.
Del.
Welcome to the Delmain network. How are you today?
Really good.
Better. And you, Del?
All of my missing assets have returned to the fold.
Yes!
I'd say all is going swimmingly. I ask you, please, to stop by my office for your hard-earned reward. I'd love to thank you face to face, so to speak.
Heck yes. Heck yes, Delmain. Return to Delmain HQ. Is that a road up there? I think it is. That's very fortunate. You're going to come and fetch that cab though, aren't you, Delmain? You're not leaving it there. How far? 3.3 kilometres away. So you know what this is going to be an excuse to do, don't you? The race out in the Badlands cannot be far away now. I've left Claire waiting a while. So I've got to get these bits of high-speed, road-based driving practice in where I can. And that's my excuse. Let's go. Let's see if I can get back in one piece. Whoa. 3.2 kilometres. How fast can this thing go when it's going downhill? Does it go quicker downhill? Oh God, the scenery here is just so jaw-droppingly beautiful. The way they've cut this through the rock, look. They established this road by cutting through that area there. Careful, mind the road. Police officers. Concentrate. Oh, good skid. You could use your brakes. You're right. You could use your brakes to make it easier to take the corner, or you could just do what I did there. And which side am I going? Have I gone the right side? Yes. I was lucky. You could just slide around it. This car can do 100 and... Oh, that engine's working hard. It needs another gear, doesn't it? Don't you think? It sounds like it's going to explode at any moment. That's it. It maxes out at about 103, 104. No, 107 there when it was pointing down a big slope. Ooh, steady. It still feels quite fast. These are quite wide roads, so... And thankfully, I'm travelling in a relatively straight direction. I haven't had to make many corners, turns, swerves. So it's good, actually, for flat-out speed practice, this bit of road. Yeah, I will be taking the Mercmobile into the Badlands, by the way. I have responded to a couple of comments to this effect. People said, don't drive the Mercmobile when you're doing Claire's race in the Badlands because it's not the vehicle for it. I don't intend to. I'm going to use Claire's Beast for that. But I will take the Mercmobile to the Badlands because I think it's going to be a great place to do a speed trial. There's some nice straight roads out there and not many people or other vehicles for you to crash into. I've got to be careful here. A little manoeuvre. Ooh, that was a bit slippery slidey. I think we're nearly there. No. Come on, I've driven all this way. Don't let me crash now. Okay, reduce speed. Let's just calm it down. Have I got to actually drive in? No. I think I can just... I'll park on the pavement. It's big enough space. Del won't mind. I've been doing good work for him. Oh, we're back at Delmain HQ. Let me tell this lady I'm back at Delmain HQ. She'll be really impressed. She couldn't give a hoot. Sorry, I didn't mean to do that. I thought I might have been kneeling down, and that was why she couldn't respond to me. I didn't mean to do that. No, she's not an interactable NPC. She really is an N capital PC.
Hello, sir. I forgot to remind you to return the scanner. If you happen to have it on your person, I'd ask you please place it back.
I shall. I don't need it anymore then. That's it, it's done.
You've accounted for all my lost items. Allow me to express my gratitude for your assistance.
Felt like a scavenger hunt for a range of your moods.
It did.
You're more complex than I thought.
Yes. Well, I've sent the final installment of your fee. Truly,
how much?
Thank you once again.
You're very welcome, Del, but how much? How much was my final instalment? It's not telling me how much here it comes. 756 experience points. 4,900. That's not bad. I'm back on 376,000 eddies, and I was down at like 220,000 or 225 or something like that, I think. Why did they run away, Del?
How'd your personality fracture anyway? And why?
Ah, that is the question. I'm looking into it, but still know little more than you do, I fear.
Okay. Thanks, Del.
Thanks. Pleasure to work with you.
Likewise. I look forward to doing so again in the future. A pleasant day to you.
A pleasant day to you too. Oh, I can ask some questions. Thanks for saving my life.
I never really had a good chance to thank you for saving my skin.
Well, of course. You're a valued member of the Excelsior package.
Felt like more than a premium service to me, so thanks.
Oh, everyone's thanking everybody today. Why become a taxi service? Surely you have potential to be so much more than that.
How'd you wind up in Night City?
I'm afraid my legal counsel has advised me not to answer questions of that
nature.
Need to put you in a tight spot. You might tell me at least how you came to run a cab company.
Ah,
yeah.
Well, that's no secret. I took over a failing business,
we know.
A sound strategy, and here I am now.
Operating a fleet of taxis?
Constant movement, adaptation, interesting characters. What could be better?
It's doing that thing where the sound goes out of sync slightly with the action on screen. I'm not sure why it is, but sometimes it does this, doesn't it? What's it like living in a human's world?
What's it like for an AI in a world that runs on grey matter?
Yes.
Nothing extraordinary. It's a complex environment that follows its own set of rules.
Seriously? The term I was looking for was chaotic clusterfuck.
Perhaps only a true outsider can appreciate the beauty of its fractal architecture, the structure of life and death here. In my opinion, it is the chaotic elements that give it an advantage, the ability to evolve quickly.
Yes, but that evolution is not necessarily a good thing, Delmain. That reactivity you're talking about can take it in negative directions. That's where dystopias come from.
Admirer of beauty, are you?
When you live among humans, it is essential to find a shared, fundamental point of understanding. Truth and good are values proven to cause division, whereas beauty is universal.
That's very interesting that Del has settled on beauty being a universal content. Something that can actually be recognised by all people, but it isn't, is it? It's not recognised equally by all people. And we've completed the task. We've returned all the Delmain vehicles. So that's the point at which I'm going to stop. I'll be back in a second. Mission accomplished. I should say missions accomplished, actually. One is the obvious one. That was the resumption of the Delmain quest line. I paused it, if you remember, 2-3 episodes ago. I was about to step into my car and go and look for the first of the Delmain cabs when Judy rang and the world fell apart. And that's how it's been up until today. And I'm pleased that it turned out today to be a complete break from that. It was a breath of fresh air. Here was something that is not connected with the future wealth and prosperity of any of the main characters in the game. It had import to V and to Delmain, and that's basically who it concerned. And that hasn't happened for a while. So it felt very refreshing to be able to do that. And as I said at the start, and I made that caveat, I justifiably therefore focused on that and did not investigate every location to the nth degree. I did not open every box. I did not loot every weapon. I'm still quite heavy as a result of it. And it doesn't matter because the focus was Delmain. And it was good. It felt nice to get to the end, be rewarded, and to have that sense of completion. Because quite often in this game, you don't get that. It's rather like a thread that you pull on and another thread works loose, and you pull on that one and another thread, but not with Delmain, I think. I think at that point we've reached at least a plateau. We've achieved something. Now I said mission accomplished, but there were two parts. The other part is, because I've been to so many areas on the map, I have, as I rather suspected was going to happen when you travel to new areas, been contacted by people. Elizabeth Peralez is her name, I think. I don't even know how she got my phone number, but that's intriguing. Wakako, with the gig that she told me about. Padre has been in touch, the guy who I could never find when I went to the wake. I've forgotten the proper term for it. For Jackie. The fact that Judy has contacted me too and asked me to put my wetsuit on and join her at a cabin by the dam for some unknown activity, which I suspect might be something to do with diving, but we'll see. Also, I got Regina contacting me. Really, there's so much stuff that has gone into the journal list, but above all of them is Panam. I just want to reassure people that when I finish recording this outro and press stop over on OBS, I will be making a note to tomorrow look more closely at the situation with what it was Panam says, what it says in the red text there for the task that she's setting me up to do, joining her at the Algardo's camp, and think very closely about the time element of it. I think what's going to happen, what's likely to happen, and I can't be precise about this because I haven't looked yet, is that I will decide to accelerate Panam's quest to being of very high importance. I think that's only the right thing to do. It feels thematically correct. Here is a character, a main character who I'm associated with, who texted me and opened up about her feelings earlier on in the episode, who is now in distress and asking urgently for support, for help, for assistance. I think thematically it would be wrong to let it sit in the journal list, even if it was safe to do so because the quest has not been started and the timer hasn't begun for it. It would just feel completely like a missed opportunity to keep the narrative pace moving in the right direction. So that's my intention at the moment, but I haven't looked at the list yet. So I just thought I'd mention it to allay people's fears. Otherwise, in the comments, I am bound to get people saying, oh, really, you mustn't leave that Panam. You can't leave Panam in there. You've got to do it. I know. It's okay. Trust me, I know. I need a break. That was a long session, actually. I don't know how long it is in terms of the length of the video. I think it's going to be 2 hours and something, maybe edging towards 3 hours. I don't know, we'll see. Thanks very much for watching episode 30. Isn't it weird that I've just realised this? I'm on level 30 and I've reached episode 30. I wonder if I was on level 20 when I reached episode 20. I'm wondering now if I'll be on level 40 when I reach episode 40. I doubt it somehow. I think I have progressed quite well since level 20. I think it just seemed to accelerate a little bit. Yeah, thank you for watching episode 30. I'll be along with episode 31 next week. See you then. Bye.